See none of these people. That's all. So he just popping it.
He said he brought in the color hair kids. I was like, what the fuck?
What's funny is to me is that he feel like that's hip hop. He be like,
Yeah, that's what
and I'm
I'm
like, don't get me wrong. Like I think Cuz has been a benefit to hip hop for sure. Like I
saying.
wouldn't argue that. Like he did bring in he definitely became a guidance for a
Mhm.
new audience. But
Okay.
I don't know if that make him hip hop. I just think that shit is crazy.
When you said that, I was just like, okay, he didn't.
He
He
said he
reached his
brought in a
limit
colored
now.
hair kid.
Yeah, he reached his limit. Only thing, first thing I thought about, you bought it a bunch of clowns. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
fucking funny.
That's the first thing I thought of when he said that. I was like, you brought in a bunch of clowns,
Nah,
is what you're
he
saying.
poor acting.
You know, but yeah, you made him reach his limit.
And then he just sitting up there drunk and shit, talking crazy. I'm like, bro. And you could tell he clearly drunk. You know what I mean? Like you could tell he clearly drunk.
Yeah.
And I'm not, I wouldn't even waste my time being offended.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm looking at him and he was snapping his neck like a girl.
Mm-hmm.
He was like snapping his neck. Nigga, I did this, nigga.
He was definitely emotional. For sure.
The best part, cuz, is like, he be like, old niggas, bro, you're closer to 40 than 20. And you like, how old is cuz? I think cuz is like 35 or 36 or something.
He ain't young no more.
No,
That's funny.
no, he's not young.
You feel like he's the Pied Piper of new hip hop, huh?
I don't even think I think he's just a little confused.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not mad at him for being confused. It's a confusing time. Like hip hop is the gift that keeps on giving.
Mm-hmm.
Like before hip hop, you feel me? Before the art form itself, bro, I used to sell Sherm every day. I used to
Mm-hmm.
gang bang and a bunch of shit all the time. This is what I did. This is what was making my living. And then hip hop comes along and changes my life. Before I even understood how valuable it was, it comes and changes my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I wasn't in love with hip hop when it changed my life. It changed my life. Out of everybody, it pointed to me and said, man, this guy right here, y'all need to give this guy a bunch of money.
Mm-hmm.
He is something. Hip hop did that for me before I even understood what made it special. When it was just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It was just life, though. It was just people was just doing it at that time, right? I mean, like, wasn't that like the way you was raised up? People started getting into hip hop. I mean, just with the drop kind of shows that, right?
yeah, what's funny is the drop is a lot like my life. Like the odd about the show is the show is a lot like my life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just that was the way it was where you was at.
Yeah. And so to his thing is like the art did it for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The art flowed through me, and I had great, real students of hip hop, right? Guido, my boy Guido is a real student of hip hop. Big Face 100 is a real student of hip hop. Feel me? Like, I just understood business. I understood money. I understood marketing because I was selling Sherm.
So when
Like,
you start taking it as an art, knowing that, oh, wait a minute, this is an art of what the community, expresses. When did you see
I
that?
always knew it was that.
You always knew it was an art.
I always knew it was the community.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I always knew it was the community. Nothing. I never was confused about that.
Mm-hmm.
I never was like blank and not understanding it was actually what it was. As
Mm-hmm.
far as like this thing from the ghetto, like I knew what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But before I started hustling, I was going to school to be a pharmacist, and then before I thought I'd being a rapper, I was a Sherm dealer.
Mm-hmm.
Like that made the most sense to me, right? I was making thousands of dollars a week selling Sherm.
Didn't
But
have to go nowhere, huh?
yeah, that's a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, minimum wage paid $4.25 an hour. So I was gonna work 40 hours a week, and make, was that $160, 25 cents, $40, $200 a week before taxes.
Damn.
You know what I mean? For like a week of work, and then so that's $400. Like I was gonna make $400 before taxes, working 80 hours every 2 weeks. Man, I could sell Sherm out here every day and make $300-400 profit every day.
And be with your people.
I mean, at least controlling exactly how I'm eating. You know what I mean? Seeing a possibility to do something great. Like I understand how the regular world sees it, right? I totally understand how the regular world sees it. They like, to them, this idea is foreign, right? Being a D-boy, you know, whatever hustles people do in the streets, it sounds crazy to the average person. But again, when you in a neighborhood in the area where minimum wage is the standard pay, right? You in a minimum wage where the standard wage, I mean, minimum wage is the standard pay. Like almost all of these jobs, right? The hospital was closed, but you know, I'm not no nurse, I'm not no doctor. I don't got no degrees to be no doctor. I don't have no degrees to be a doctor, right? So it was like the jobs that was offered, right? There's a bunch of factories, but I don't even know no black people working at the factories. I don't even know no black people working at the factories. I don't know no black people that was working at the factory. So, you know, it was like minimum wage to get to this money. Like, all right, right here, I could sell every ounce of Sherm, right? Like an ounce of Sherm at that time would have been like $100, $75. Right? It's about 60 to 60 to 70 sticks. How good I was at dipping a stick in a bottle,
Yeah.
I could get 70 sticks. Right? When it was $5, that's $350. So like my older homies created an economy right in the neighborhood. My older homies created an economy right in the neighborhood where, like, if you was focused, like as a D-boy, like as a hustler, I probably could sell 120 sticks a day. 130 sticks a day, like stick for stick, pours and everything.
At what age was that?
This is at 18. So when I sold crack at 16, 18.
Okay.
18, I got introduced to Sherm. And I knew I was gonna never sell crack again because crack was like, you saw black folk at their worst. And it make you kind of feel bad. I don't give a fuck if they choosing to buy. You start to kind of be like, damn, you start to see people at their worst, your homies' moms and dads and all of this. Selling Sherm is different. Sherm, people still functioning, people got jobs. And I had lawyers that was clients. I had all kind of people that was clients as PCP. So you don't see people at their worst. Like Sherm don't have nobody pushing the basket. PCP don't have nobody pushing the basket. But no lie, bro, like the economy was so booming in my neighborhood on the 7, bro, on 117th. It was like I legit could sell 130 to 150 sticks every day. So profit, right? You start talking about making $400-$500 a day. That's if I'm focused. Like you could fuck around and be bullshitting in the neighborhood, right? You could fuck around and be bullshitting in the neighborhood and sell 60 to 65 sticks.
Yeah, your shorts need a bag over your head right now.
Nah, brother. Like, when you work this hard for legs like this, man.
Oh, I'm done.
You want to show them legs off, brother?
So, right, you selling that much. I'm selling that much Sherm. So it's like today I can make $400 profit, $500 profit today. No taxes, cash money, cash money. Man.
Did when I was doing what I was doing, do you feel like kind of like a Robin Hood too? Because I feel like kind of like I'm gonna get this money and help my people and stuff at the same time. And
I mean, when I first started,
it's like I said, Robin Hood.
No,
Robin Hood and Sherm.
Like, no, because when you start getting money, then you could buy everybody ice cream.
Like you got so wrong, crazy. Robin Hood got his money wrong.
I had homies that was still in high school. I'm giving them lunch money.
Yeah, you start feeling
here, man. Like homies that couldn't eat. Like I take everybody to Denny's. All the homies that's my age or younger, I would take them all to Denny's and pay for their food. Same thing I was doing with the rap shit.
Yeah. It's like, to me, it would justify what I was doing. Like if Robin Hood could get away with being a folklore for robbing the rich and giving to the poor, then what I'm doing is comparable.
He was robbing from the rich and giving to the poor?
No. So,
okay.
So, but in the sense that, right, in the sense that I understood what you were saying. Yeah, you immediately become like a centerpiece for your community, like a certain group of people to lean on because they need help. So, but I was saying, I was like, man, I could make $400 a day. $400 today profit. $400 today profit. So it was just different. You know what I mean? Like the opportunity was right there. It was like it's like if your dad's a lawyer and your mom's a lawyer and your grandmother's a lawyer and your auntie's a lawyer, you gonna be a lawyer. So like when you grew up where we grew up at, right? My mom was a nurse, but she got in trouble for hustling, right? She got in trouble for hustling. But everybody where I grew up at they was getting money.
A hustler. They was hustling.
They was getting money. So I'm finna get some money. You know what I mean? And that's how you see it. So that becomes an opportunity to earn. Like, but this is standard for everybody. Like, I hate that this is being put just on black people, right? Like Italians earn through the streets. You know what I mean? They was doing their thing. Irish people was earning through the street. Jewish folk was earning through the street. Mexican folk earning through the street. Everybody that came to this country or was in this country that white people didn't have a plan for, the streets gave them an opportunity to earn way more.
It's so crazy because when I was locked up in the feds and the rich, rich white dudes and stuff, that was like the Madoffs and all those.
Yeah.
They would tell me, we do exactly the same thing you do, but we do it over here.
Yeah.
And I was just listening to them. They say, everything you do in the streets, we just do it over here because we know how to work with the rules and regulations, but we do exactly the same thing you do.
Hands down.
And I was like, damn.
That's why I don't listen, man. That's why I don't do none of that arguing with niggas. When niggas be talking that old anti-gangbanger shit, I just know you a buster. I just know you a buster. You feel me? I get it. You don't understand. You have no idea. 1,000 things. Like everything is what you make with it. You know what I mean? Your allegiance to your friends and the people you grew up with, that's just standard. That's just standard. Like that's why I couldn't argue with it. But back to what I was saying. So like watch it act and I could tell he's drunk, right? Because he's popping his neck. Like it's just, nigga. And it's like, I'm not mad, bro. It's a lot. He got a lot on his shoulders.
Was that a head joke?
No, he got a lot on his shoulders for real. Because
big head joke or something.
Because he feels like his whole brand is under attack.
Yes, I agree with you.
Right? His whole brand is under attack. But it's like, it's a different thing, right? Like here is a prime example of like Act not really quite understanding what's wrong. It's like 6ix9ine said something to him that I said last week, right? Where he was like, bro, like you say Dirk is your favorite rapper. You feel like Dirk, you think Dirk is the world, right? You owe your whole career to the street urban culture that was happening in Chicago. The war on Chirac, like that's your whole piece, right? That was your whole journalistic piece at that time, covering that, right? It's like, but look at Dirk fighting his case and you ain't gave his family nothing.
Wow.
Because you don't have a connection to them. There is no burden of culture for you. Like to this nigga, Dirk is just like a folklore. Even though he met Dirk and seen Dirk as a real person with children, family, all this shit, to him, Dirk is a fucking comic character out of a book that he met.
Right.
It's not like it hasn't hit him that Dirk is a real person with a real life. And that's how I feel like a lot of people that love hip hop, like we are not real people. We don't become real people till we die. When we die, we become real people.
So you think Act don't understand consequences?
It's not if he understands consequences. So the conversation between 6ix9ine and Act was like, so there's a two-parter. The initial part that I saw was where they was talking about using a conversation Act and 6ix9ine was having.
Hey, real quick, G, before you explain this, I just got to get some insight. What made you watch that? Like, what made you want to say, okay, Act and 6ix9ine talking?
I didn't watch that.
Oh, okay.
Most of the time, I don't watch a lot of people stream. Like, I watch shit about cars and shit like that. And I don't really care about all the shit most niggas be talking about on no rap shit.
Okay.
Or like even about that, which is this conversation. But I saw a clip and they were saying how the DA wanted to introduce a specific clip where 6ix9ine is screaming at Ack and Wack, and he's telling them, you know, why ain't nobody told him to slide for Von? Why ain't nobody told him to slide for Von? So like he was publicly trying to shame Dirk into actually going to put in some work.
Oh wow.
Right? That was like a thing. And from what the DA said in this evidence, this is one of the components. He told one of the guys that's snitching in his case that kind of was like, he decided, nigga, I'm gonna make it my business to show you. And then he started to make things happen. That's the theory. So the DA wants to introduce that into court.
Wow.
And Ackerman posted it, and they was like proud of it. You know what I'm saying? Was proud of it. And I'm like, and then I saw
what?
Snitch 9, I swear to God, it was proud of it. And I saw Snitch 9, right? And he was saying today, like he won because Dirk he felt like he compelled Dirk to go commit crimes in vengeance of his friend, and it cost him his freedom. And he was celebrating like he won because now Dirk is in jail.
Wow.
Well, I swear to God, like you cannot make this shit up.
This supposed to be Ack's friend, Dirk.
Friend
supposed to be his hero.
Yeah, friend.
Wow, you do his hero like that?
Hero is crazy.
No, I mean legit.
I know y'all know
hero.
I know because
he was like, man, Dirk a real nigga. Like you screaming all that, right? But again, like I said last week, because like this is hip hop, right? Like it's not hip hop that you actually just go talk about the life somebody's living, right? It's usually you talking about the people, the life that you and your people are living.
It's funny hearing G explain this about Ack, because Ack is Electro off of that off of Spider-Man, off that Spider-Man movie. He's Electro off of Spider-Man movie. He was a nobody, he was a lame. Super Spider-Man was his hero. As soon as he got a little fame, he turned into a weird nigga. Like Ack seemed like he was a super fan, got a little came up a little bit, and then turned into who he really, what he really was. These niggas are weird. Like Ack is a straight weird.
He was weird he had to be weird from the beginning.
No, for sure.
I don't think they're weird at all, bro. They are part of the mainstream world that has no true connection to blackness.
Is it startling?
Weird.
Is that startling to you that Ack, because I agree with you there, because I was thinking about that shit a little bit. I was like, Ack for sure is showing you how little leaders and how many sheep there are in the world, because Ack have a lot of people that think he is, I don't know if they think he's cool, but have a lot of people who subscribe to his shit and watch him and follow him. And it was startling to me. I was like, man, it's this many people who would really think it's this many lames. That many lames out there? Is that many?
It's not lames. Like you're using the wrong term.
Why?
You got to realize, bro.
So what do you think it is?
Most people did not grow up in street urban culture.
Okay, so, and I get that. I'm with you on that.
So you're not lame because you didn't grow up in street urban culture.
No, but he's not lame because he didn't grow up in street urban culture. He's lame because how he weaponized the street urban culture to for his own benefit. And
but that's not,
he benefits off the pain and struggle of street urban culture, and then he demonizes it. That makes you lame. And there's a lot of people who subscribes to that shit with him.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, because whether we say it or not, there's a level of envy. Right? There's a level of wanting to be that, but not wanting to pay the consequence.
So do you think he's envious when he calls you a peon?
Sure.
And call gangbanging stupid, and
sure.
Then
how would you take it? How would you take that serious if he doesn't know the first thing about gangbanging?
I'm not saying you should take it serious.
I'm saying so, but when you using that as a way to say it to me, right? Because think about it, like as a gang member, you telling me somebody saying I'm stupid and a million other things, right? And then that becomes something that's regurgitated and said, or like say like people at the lunch table be like, it's just lame. Y'all all screaming it's lame. I'm telling you what's wrong with them. I've been telling y'all what's wrong with them the whole time. I keep telling y'all the biggest weapon people have in this is your ability to follow them. The biggest weapon that people have that's not in this culture is the ability to be in the mouth of somebody real.
But G,
listen.
I'm listening. I'm listening to you, dude. I'm listening to you.
Just listen.
I'm just not agreeing.
It's a fact.
It's not.
It's not a perspective.
It's not.
It is
This
because
is
the
not
first time you
factual,
start to
dude.
treat him like he's somebody that matters in the space, he matters in the space.
But why do you feel like calling him a lame means that he matters in the space?
Because you didn't just call him a lame. You called everybody following him a lame. And this is kind of what he's been using to weaponize and partition people. Like that's what he's doing. Listen to what he's saying to them. Oh, if he thinks it's about me, he thinks it's about you. So then when you say it, then that becomes the thing that he uses to say, see, he thinks it's about all of us. And that's the problem. Like, it's not that far of a disconnect. I don't watch ACT. I'll be honest. I'm not worried one way or another, none of the above. I don't watch none of the niggas that I don't feel fit my existence. Like we was talking about Chuck. When Chuck doing bullshit, I just ignore it. His followers are not lost. His followers are regular people who really lust this thing.
Gee, I don't.
You think
It's like calling somebody a strip. Okay, imagine a man that goes to the strip club and throws money and then calling them lame because they fantasize about the girls in the strip club.
Okay, so but that's not. I don't like that analogy because
that's the same thing.
It's not. It's not.
It's the exact same thing.
It's not. It's not.
The exact
same thing would be if you went to the strip club throwing the money and then came back and started talking shit about the strippers. Like that would be the same thing. Like
do
if you
talk, what do you mean?
Okay, yeah, then that makes you a lame. But there are plenty of regular niggas who go in there, throw money at the strippers, and be like, man, they did good today. They did a great job.
Lame could also be a nigga that's trying to fuck with the strippers seriously. Lame could be 1,000 things. Lame is perspective based off.
That's how many lames it is out here.
Yeah, but I keep telling you, the problem is that's why they think that you're becoming their problem. See, like this table and you are.
What's wrong with becoming their problem to you, G?
Because this is how they use it to get a following. This is how they use it to get a following. They're thinking he's telling his audience that, oh man, if Glasses don't think I'm hip hop, he don't think you hip hop. You keep using terms that you feel are derogatory instead of diagnosing exactly what's wrong.
I dig diagnosis. Lame-nosis.
So then guess what he says then, right? Once you say lame. He triggers his audience by saying he thinks we're lame.
G, okay, so let me ask you this.
And they're not going to change from being lame.
Let me ask you this, G. So do you think, all the diagnosing you've been doing, and I'm sure he's heard some of it, he could pretend like he didn't listen to it and all that type of shit. He is still weaponizing what you're saying against him. He's still going to use that.
That's not the shit
that you're
point.
saying.
It
doesn't matter what anybody said. If they disagree with him, he's going to weaponize it. He's going to use it.
So here's my initial point.
Why the fuck whatever you call it.
So here's the point. Then why the fuck are we talking about him? That's my point to y'all. So when y'all be wanting to do this, go back and forth, and you keep putting people in our arena, that's my problem. This is why I don't be wanting to talk to niggas.
Now, I can understand that.
No, because I done told you this. And guess what you said? Yeah, let's do it. No, because this becomes important to y'all.
For sure, let's do it.
Listen, this become important to y'all. Y'all feel like this is a business. This is his business. You trying to be a real nigga. I'm not finna come up here and argue with a drunk man in the first place. But because everybody think, the problem is the audience, even some people at the table think we're on equal playing field. Like I hear people like, well, you need to check act. So that's making a video, right? That's making a video where I'm like, man, you punk ass nigga, blah, blah, blah. Bro, that's bullshit. That ain't how you do this, especially not from where we from. And so when you get into a back and forth with you screaming he lame and he screaming you this and that, y'all not doing nothing. Y'all making bad entertainment that has no progress.
Gee, like I said, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now. I'm just gonna be honest with you, dude. Like this don't make no sense because it no matter. So first off, nigga, let's stop the bullshit. I'm not the nigga who brought up this subject. I didn't say let's talk about that.
I said I didn't want to.
So
I asked you and you said let's do it.
Nigga, what are we talking about? This nigga out of his goddamn mind.
I can screenshot it.
Your screenshot, please show it.
You want me to show what?
Yeah, show it. Yeah. Stop bullshitting. That nigga said,
let's talk about
this nigga, yes. That nigga said, should we talk about this?
And what you
I
say?
I said, yes.
So then, yes, you're
I
the
said, yeah.
problem.
Nigga, you asked me. You didn't say we not gonna talk about this, nigga.
Because you get mad because you get mad when I make
happening right now.
Because you get mad when I make a
You
decision.
knew you want to
You
talk about
got
this
mad.
shit.
No.
Not the bullshit.
On
If
Olivia's
you
show,
didn't
I
want
didn't want
to
to
talk
talk
shit,
about it.
we wouldn't have put on the shit.
On
Nigga,
Olivia's show, I never wanted to talk about it one time.
Hold it real fast. G.
All my life.
But look, just let me say this though, because I don't want to start arguing with you. Because look, I want to say this though. But you should talk about this.
No, you shouldn't, because what you're going to do is you're going to go and name
just
call
listen.
Just listen,
Now
G. Back and forth
just
to name
listen,
calling,
G.
I feel like I'm at
G.
preschool.
Just listen, G. Just listen, G. Just listen. You just listen now. So yes, everybody handle their situation, they shit differently. Nigga, okay, I am gonna name call. I'm gonna call him a bitch. I'm gonna call him a lame. I'm gonna say he's in his jack off dungeon and they're talking shit about real reporters and shit. That's gonna be me. Then you're gonna get on a microphone and then you're gonna say your shit and you're gonna put it all. I'm saying,
I'm gonna laugh over here.
No, he gonna do it. He gonna do it the way he thinks he should do it.
Y'all keep trying to make this entertainment.
No, I'm saying
We're
he gonna do
not
that.
having a
But
point.
look, at the end of the day, what G says, what people says, it does affect change. It does affect niggas' conversation. It does bring up conversation. Because even now, with the shit you sent, what's he doing? Now he's attacking Lauren LaRosa. Now he's attacking fucking what's my man on the Joe Budden podcast? Mark Lamont. He's attacking these niggas now because we talked about him not being a journalist. Like, and now that conversation is in play now. Is he a journalist? Is he this? Should that make him hip hop? These conversations do matter. You do have to talk, and it matters coming from you.
But the conversations are already happening.
That is fact. But it makes
what happens.
Your voice matters in these conversations.
I understand, but what's happening is this is becoming more entertainment than actually the point.
So, look, G. I don't know if it's becoming more entertaining than the point. Honestly, I don't think so. I think entertainment does come with it. But I think the point is out. I think the conversation is out there. Sometimes you have to entertain, like what you say, what we are talking about the medicine. Sometimes you got to wrap the medicine up in.
That's not what's happening. Because I'm going to tell you why. Because if it's multiple people calling each other names, you're not doing anything.
Gee, it's not about us. It's not about us getting through to ACT. It's about us getting through to the people. The people evoke the change, not ACT. For no way, fashion. You call ACT, nigga, he call you a peon. That's not gonna move you. That ain't moving what you're doing. That ain't, I call him a lame. I call him a bitch. I call him a pedophile. I call him all this weird, all this shit. Not weird, because it's all facts, but I call him all this shit. And it's not, and you come in here and you diagnose them and you hit them with the clinical reasoning why you doing shit.
But it's not a multiple.
It just invokes conversation.
Yeah, but I understand that. But again, this is why I be telling y'all I don't want to talk to certain people.
Yeah, you ain't gotta talk to them.
Just listen. For the sake of entertainment, y'all want to. And I'm telling you, this is what it takes to get views in that space. What y'all doing is how you get views in a space. Like straight up. Like that's how you get views in the space. A bunch of shenanigans. With somebody that nobody finna see each other, because for sure he gonna position himself not to see no nigga.
But see, y'all, for some reason, people keep thinking that we trying to get through the ACT.
I don't think people think we trying to.
Okay, that's what I don't understand. Stop talking about. People got to start bringing up ACT in this situation. It's to invoke the conversation. And yes, sometimes it is. Look, I know. Number one, you are entertaining too. You don't want to call yourself entertaining. You want to say me and Trap the only niggas out here being entertaining. You're entertaining also.
I'm not saying I'm not entertaining. I'm saying I don't do anything to be entertaining.
You do.
I don't.
You do.
Not one thing.
You do something.
No, this is. Oh, this ain't me all the time.
But okay, but that is true. This is you all the time, and you being you is entertaining.
I'm not disagreeing.
But you acting like I'm the same nigga too. Like you act like I'm just coming here saying this shit. I talk like this all the time.
That's not what I'm saying.
I talk reckless all the time. I'm just me.
That's not what I'm saying though.
That's not what
I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying this is what I be doing. Like,
that's not
G,
what I'm saying.
I don't talk to people as much as G because I know how I am. G being there talking to everybody because he's going to talk to you.
That's not what I'm saying, Coach. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is what happens in these type of conversations is it be a bunch of name calling. Right? Like him. He getting drunk. So now his feelings hurt. So now it's like, oh, I'm not listening to that because I'm looking at you rolling your neck and I'm like, bro, that just look crazy. I'm not even finna honor that. And you too old to be calling people old. You too old to be calling people, oh, bro, you're like 35, 36 years old. Like you close to 40. Even when like the fans would be like this person, this artist, like I'll hear like a bunch of owls be like, me, you 46. And I'm like, bro, Drake is 40. Except the difference with me and Drake is he's on the leash of a white woman. Or he's letting white women play with makeup. And I understand it because y'all don't take each other serious. Like y'all whole childhood. I'm not mad at that. Y'all don't take each other serious. Like he's right. Like I agree when Ak makes that point. He said, man, they find Drake entertaining because he doesn't take himself serious. I take myself serious. Hip hop used to take itself serious. I mean, there was some funny guy. Redman is funny, but Redman was serious. And I'm not mad at nobody that's not serious. Like it's not that. The thing is, when you keep using the term hip hop, you didn't change hip hop. The war on Chirac is not hip hop.
But see, this is the problem right here, G. This is why it is important for you to speak on that. Because, like I said, this nigga think he bigger than you. Hear him talking. This nigga feel like he is the program.
Why
like
does
he
that make
introduced
you? That's like King saying he's taller than you or he could beat you in basketball. Like, how serious would you take it?
Okay, so
I don't care if King, right? Your son got a million other. How old is he now? 8 or 9. He got a million other eights about, man, Coach King will beat you in one-on-one. You wouldn't take it serious because King can't beat you in one-on-one. I don't care who he preaches it to. Like when he say, I changed this, you ain't changed nothing. No, you didn't.
You know what? When that million turned into 2 million, and that 2 million turned to 3 million, then I gotta reprogram. Then I'm gonna have to reprogram. I gotta set an example and reprogram. All right, this is getting a little out of hand. Let's reprogram.
So you gonna play King then? You gonna play King in the game then?
Yeah, I might have to. I might have to pop his hand one time and just let him know. Let me reprogram.
So imagine you playing your 8-year-old son.
Let me reprogram. Let me reprogram. Reprogram.
And the crazy part is, if you beat him, right? When you beat your 8-year-old son, you gonna look stupid.
You know, I'm gonna look like a winner. I'd dunk on my mama if I had to. Nigga, like that's at the what that nigga Dot say? I cut my grandma off, like whatever that nigga said, I forgot. Nigga, I dunk on my mom if I have to reprogram. If I gotta demonstrate and show it,
I'm not
like this is what it is.
Old woman
dunk on you. You gotta put your nuts in that face. Dunk on this nigga.
Some of us gotta be better.
You do that to your mom.
I'm not mad at y'all who are playing.
To your mom.
Look, I'm not mad if you are playing 8-year-old.
If my mom get a defensive stance and she dropped the ball in my face,
you
with your mom gotta get it. Like I don't understand. Nigga, like
just funny.
I'm just saying, G is help reprogramming the game. Like this is your job, bro. You a gatekeeper. Your job is to G job is to gatekeep. His job is to come in here and reprogram.
Is already kept. Don't nobody with no motherfucking ears think Ak is hip hop. Even when he's screaming, hey man, I changed hip hop. No, you didn't. You reported on things happening in hip hop. And not necessarily that. Like, well, first off, No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. on the East Coast time. Thank y'all for stopping through. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you feeding your stomach on this lunch break. We're here to feed your mind that good soul food for thought. Go on, click that like button on YouTube real quick. Twitter, retweet this link. Facebook, share this post. Do the stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Podcast is up now for this week. Make sure you check it out. You can listen to the No Ceilings podcast on iHeart Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings podcast is executive produced by Charlemagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. Feel me? We'll get this thing cracking. Our sponsors, King.
Millsbymanny.com.
Millsbymanny.com. For the 2027, if you want to lose weight, gain weight, or you just don't feel like cooking, hit up my homeboy Manny. Meals by Manny. MANNIE.com. Let Manny get your meals right. Listen, gatekeeping is here. That's why niggas is out the gate. I think niggas felt like as niggas is out the gate, that means that they can't be successful. Niggas is out the gate because niggas know you not one of us. That's what gatekeeping is. It don't mean like a person can't get no more money with us, or that don't mean that we won't like them. We just know you not one of us. That's all gatekeeping is. It ain't about trying to stop a nigga from eating. It's just making sure you know this nigga don't represent you. That's it. That's it. It's just that person don't represent you. And I think it's obvious that Ak don't represent most people. Do Ak represent the people in Chicago? Is the war on Chirac really a hip hop piece? It's not.
And I think people like you are here to clear up the confusion.
I don't think people confuse.
Sometimes act confuses motherfuckers, like niggas who just getting into hip hop or like but his rhetoric, like his like
I don't think
from the
people
real
is
streets would
confused.
look at
like
him like
niggas
that.
be fucking confused. Nigga, I don't even know what niggas from the real streets. Them ain't the same streets we grew up in, bro. Them streets is different now. Like even Act said, this nigga said he is the reason why the color head rappers came in the game. Like this nigga is taking credit for making hip hop gayer, like making rap
but
gayer.
when I go home, I still see young people that's not like Act.
Yeah, we do got some. I'm not saying we
like
don't got
Act.
some. I'm not saying we don't got some.
That's still like us when we was young. You be like, damn.
That's because that's mostly still in the same places that create the culture. Listen, all of this exacerbated concept of how things have changed in the ghetto is cap.
Yeah.
Not when it comes to people. Culturally, it's some things, but it ain't like that. But even all of that, it's like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, the war in Chirac, while it's a great journalistic piece as far as how journalists went and how he used YouTube as his tool, right? That's not hip hop, bro. You're just talking about some niggas fighting. You're talking about the conflict. You are giving some entry point so people can have a decent understanding of what's happening culturally as far as how people organize, but that don't make you hip hop. Like Connie Chung could do that. You don't do anything that separates you from like a regular person that's going to get media information on something. You can look it up on YouTube.
But see, what you doing is just clearing it up. Because like I always tell you, you give niggas the benefit of the doubt too much. You think everybody just understand. And people ask, is this kid? Yeah, what about the youth, guys? We don't need a beacon of light or somebody to kind of shepherd the youth to kind of like, hey man, this is probably not. You remember when we was growing up, we didn't have the internet like this. We had big homies. We had fathers and moms that was really, or niggas in our area that would. Now niggas got all this internet and shit. They 7, 8 years old on the internet, looking at niggas like DJ Academics, confused, don't understand what they like, thinking this is real hip hop. Because this nigga saying it. He's regurgitating. If you regurgitate some shit enough, that's what propaganda is. If you say some shit enough, niggas will start believing some of this shit. And there's some youth, there's some kids out there. They get some grown ass niggas out there. We're some, out there believing this shit. Yeah, also,
but the thing is, you're gonna have somebody believe everything. The truth is, once you actually plant a seed into the actual culture itself, that's the only thing that matters. I can't change the mainstreams. Some of the mainstream, I talked to P yesterday about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about just hip hop. And it's funny because he swears like Ack ain't hip hop. But then like his favorite rapper, he like, oh man, well, that's different. I'm like, they're the same person. He doesn't see them as the same person. He doesn't see them as the same person. He like, no, they're different. I'm like, no, one of them just makes songs.
Oh man,
maybe they're the same person. That's why they click and connect as people.
Have you ever? Maybe I looked at too many comic books growing up. Motherfucking Glasses is Batman. Like this nigga is a hero who's conflicted with being a hero to me sometimes. Like he is the hero, nigga. Like niggas be putting up the bat signal and Glasses be like, nah.
Nah. Because the truth is, this is not an emergency. Even problem Pun and AD, because I wasn't gonna talk about this. I didn't even care to look at the video. Yazzer put him up. I just laughed and smiled and went back to working on the truck at the shop. I got that LS2 in the truck and I'm getting that shit running. I was not finna talk about it. The homies was like, Glasses, man, you are in this space, and they was like, yo, he's number one in this space. And I'm like, number one in which space? See, to them, they're like pursuing his space, possibly, right? Which is, I don't know. I don't quite know what his space is, to be honest. I don't know what his space is. Like,
he is in that villain space. For some strange reason, that's become a thing. Like being a straight villain. And his villain, he's at his villain arc right now. Like this nigga, if you go through his past and you go look at 90% of the comic book villains, this is exactly how they became villains.
Ack is a villain to you?
Yes,
that's what I'm saying. Ack is not a villain. Ack is like a little kid. To you?
What does
like
he
not
do
in just age, but in cultural understanding and knowledge. He's like a little kid. Like to be a villain, man, you have to be culturally superior.
I promise you, y'all niggas are baby downplaying Ack a little too much to where this is how shit change on you, just like that. Like you don't give a nigga the proper you don't heed this nigga properly, nigga, like, because this nigga is really out here
doing what?
Doing stupid shit. And like y'all just like act as a child, and all of a sudden it turned into.
He doesn't affect my circle.
Of course,
nigga.
Your circle is 10 people.
He does not affect
nigga.
My circle.
Our circle is 10 niggas.
I'm saying even
real niggas.
I'm saying even the mass of guys, I don't think he affects their circle. I think Act has a conversation with the general public.
See, I don't know why we gotta keep having this conversation. Gee, so we both agree that niggas, most niggas are not like you. You do understand this?
Yeah, but
that's not the man. You're not the man.
No, I think that's wrong with people because we only see Glasses at this level and the few people we see him with.
No, son.
Where he comes from, like where I come from, I'll tell you the majority of the people where I come from don't even probably know about Act or even pay attention to Act.
Nigga, yes. You are from Tacoma, Washington.
Yeah,
there are 17 niggas out there.
Even people,
like,
even people in Watts.
I'm telling y'all,
see it that way. I'm not saying. Look, I don't want to sound like I ever negated his leadership of particularly the people that follow him. But who the fuck cares about them? Because those people care about just listen, those people blow like the wind. Whatever's happening, they with it. He like, look, I think his argument would be like he told certain people to not support certain artists, and that's what's going on. But that's because they keep putting Meek Mill, for example. Meek put the fact that Act was in the same arena as him is problem one. Nigga, Meek is a Philadelphia cultural phenomenon. And he keep putting niggas in his space. Like, I don't give a fuck if you reporting on this shit, you not me. It's just not gonna happen, bro. It's not possible. Like, you're not me, bro. You couldn't do this thing right here. This ain't that thing, homie. This not gonna work out for you. Feel me? And the problem is I'm confident in certain of it. Part of it is because I've been in the business for 21 years. I done made money. I done did 1,000 things. So I know who ain't me. So like when I'm telling the homies, I'm like, man, y'all really trip off that? They like, man, this, because they're convincing me I'm in this space.
No, I'm just saying because
I'm like, this ain't my space. I'm still an artist. I'm still preparing to put out an album. I'm a writer. I've got a television show coming out. This is something I do to keep just some level of reality for people that want something real on streaming.
What is the greatest trick the devil ever? Like y'all know that saying.
Yes.
Like
to convince people he didn't exist.
Yes. But and now Act is out here. We calling him babies and kids and children. And he's not a threat. And then all of a sudden we're gonna wake up and I Am Legend. It's gonna be us in a lunch table, walk out our house, and we're gonna be looking around and we're gonna be surrounded by all these internet.
They'll never surround you.
That is
never surround.
Okay, we're gonna go outside and go.
You gonna go on the internet.
They all gonna be in their jack off dungeons.
No, you gonna be on the internet. They're not gonna surround you.
Like, DJ Act in his jack off dungeon, masturbating to his picture of himself.
Now I'm starting to understand where we disagree at as family, as a community. Who actually is a threat? That dude ain't no fucking threat. If Act, like, I feel bad for Dirk. But if Dirk let this nigga 6ix9ine who ratted, put him in a position to where he felt like he needed to go do something for his homie, he tripping, like Meek tripping. Like Meek tripping. Like, bro, how? But this is how your homies will get you. Your homies will get you. Because your homies will have you doing some bullshit because they want to be entertained too. That's the truth. They want to be entertained too, and they think this is entertaining, and that's why he got mainstay in his space, because niggas think he's entertaining. See, me, I can understand his talent, his gifts, and just not be into it. That's it.
So,
could he actually mobilize a group of people? No. People feel like he mobilized who? Break artists.
Is that not weird to you though? That some of these niggas find him entertaining?
No, because you find him entertaining.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Because what you're doing,
I've never found this nigga
name calling is his calling card.
No.
He'll sit up in that motherfucker, be shaking his head, be like, motherfuckers.
I've never found that nigga entertaining.
All that shit, he motherfuckers, he
I've never found that nigga entertaining.
It's like, bro, I'm not mad at y'all that find it entertaining.
I don't say that.
I'm not upset at that. But for y'all to think it has real life implications, that's crazy to me. How could a motherfucker, at least Jim Jones, the real Jim Jones, not the rapper, but the real Jim Jones actually had to be around the people to make them drink the Kool-Aid. Like he had to live with the people. Now, don't get me wrong. I do think it's some crazy people that feel like they vicariously know people on the
It's
internet.
2026, G.
I understand that, but you
Niggas
can't
drinking the digital Kool-Aid now.
I understand that, but you got to stop thinking the digital Kool-Aid is the real Kool-Aid.
Niggas, I'm telling you, nigga, you gonna wake up one day, you gonna be like, that is the real Kool-Aid. Huh?
I'm not gonna wake up ever one day and
wake
feel
up
like
one day
that.
and be like, that is the real Kool-Aid to these niggas.
I'm not gonna wake up ever and feel that way. I've never. Shout out to NPS. You underestimate the impact. No, you overrate the impact. Y'all overrate what's happening on the internet. Y'all overrate it. It's the center of y'all universe. And the problem is, it's not the center of my universe. It never has been.
Hey, Scissor, right? Like this one, Glasses. I tell this nigga to he got way too much faith in humanity. Like Glasses just got so much faith in. Nigga, this is the reason why our community is growing at a steady, a slow and steady pace. Because the humanity is a fucked up place, nigga. A place to where you be like, man, should I even bring children into this shit anymore? Like, do I even want to? Would I even have another kid to raise in this shit? This shit is bad out here, nigga. Like, I don't know, G. Like, this shit is a weird area.
I mean, I agree with you.
This is a weird motherfucker. The world is weird as fuck.
But you can still raise, a productive child in it.
Y'all are making Act exactly what he thinks. By y'all standard, the war in Chirac happened because of him.
This nigga called himself King Act, Big Act.
I think that's cute. little pictures, little cheeks. The point is,
that's what I'm saying. Entertaining. I'm serious. Entertaining.
I really think.
But when I do it, I'm talking. I'm just.
It was entertaining.
That was funny.
I'm not
entertaining.
I'm serious.
Act do got them very pinchable cheeks.
It's like, look, dude, come on, man. Come on, little man.
Oh, little nigga does.
Like in real life, like you know what it takes to do. Y'all are okay.
He look like them characters that Nick drew of us.
I got you.
He's stupid. Don't do drawings like that.
For it to work, he would actually have to go do it. Now, could he mobilize a random stranger to go do it? It's not impossible. I agree. That's fair. He could mobilize a random person to go do something. I'm not disagreeing. Maybe. But you're not going to stop him from mobilizing that person by arguing with him on the internet. Now, do I see value in arguing with Act as far as entertainment? Not really. But y'all are making him correct, right? Because now we got 1,100 people.
Stop saying
right? And this is my lack of commitment. And shout out to Act because he makes a good point to me. Shout out to Act because he makes a good point to me, right? I really don't have a commitment to being as successful as that.
G.
Like I've always kind of been like, you know what I mean? Like,
I
don't want to be that successful if it means that, like, if I got to keep kicking Drake back in to get 2,000, 3,000 people, I'm not doing it. I'm just not going to lie. I really am not motivated enough about okay. Problem one is I make a living to take care of myself, right? I'm not, or I could be a millionaire, have millions and millions of dollars, blah, 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 whatever. Sure. But I'm saying, like, I wouldn't kick Drake back in every day cuz for money. Like I just wouldn't. I get it that's how you feel about it. But trust me, if I wanted to kick his back in, cuz I would go stream from in front of his house. Like y'all don't understand what I'm on for real. I get it because it sounds like me and Act and all of us on the same thing. We not on the same thing. Me, Drake, Act, we not on the same thing. Cause I'm really on bullshit. I'm serious. I'm really on bullshit. So it's like I really could be a fucked up person because I got a different reach and a grab for real. I don't got to pay nobody. It's just what it is. Just feel me how I came up. But the truth is, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to talk about the Tupac trial, right? I don't want to talk about the Tupac trial for y'all to enjoy what I'm saying. You feel me? Like, the truth is, I've always been, to be honest, in my own way. This is the truth. I've always been in my own way. When Stunner was trying to get me to work with Drake and Drake wanted to send over Tough Records, I'm not working with Cuz on that shit. I've got in my own way a million times of whatever that looks like because I got to be me at the other end. I got to be me at the other end, bro. That's the truth. I got to be me at the other end. I'm not mad. I'm like, I see what Act doing. I could do what Act does in my sleep. You don't think I could talk about all this gangster shit going around? I watch all my homies talk about this nigga got killed by this nigga, the Hoovers killed this nigga. I could do that in my sleep.
So you don't feel like you the anti-Act?
No.
And I think I know that you don't. I knew your answer to that. But
How
I think
could he
maybe
be anti-me.
I think yeah, exactly. I think Act maybe feels like that because I feel he feels like his space is threatened. Because as much as you don't want to admit it, you are in his space.
Listen, I'm not in his space.
And the more people that you talk to and get through to, like you said, you got 1,100 people in here. I don't think these people got up in here to champion Act. I think these people came in here to hear you put some talk with some sense and shit, nigga.
That's all it is.
Like talk with some sense. And
that's
why I say your voice
on
is important. Now, yes, along the way, nigga, me and you are different people. Along the way, I'm gonna call the nigga a bitch. Yes. And you gonna be like, you not a bitch. And you know, you're gonna say your shit and you're gonna fucking articulate it all good.
It's not
That's fine.
It's not that. What I'm trying to avoid is all of the silly name calling. Right? Because if you start, so here's our problem, right? Here's the problem with being a real nigga. If we start calling each other names, I gotta do something to you. I'm not, see, that's where it's not the internet. Like Trap talk about it. Like, that's the internet to Trap. I'm not that.
I don't believe in the internet. What are you talking about, bro?
I'm saying because if somebody say anything, you just don't care.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
So my thing is,
so if you said this stuff, if he says that's a bitch ass nigga, it becomes my point that I need to show him that I'm not. I don't give a fuck if it's said on the internet. And that's where it stops. Like, see, this is where you become an internet nigga. When you actually just gotta let a nigga say anything, that's when you become an internet nigga.
My thing, G, is I refuse to let the internet change who I am, and I refuse to let the internet change me speaking what I think is the truth. Now, if Act, I don't give a fuck if Act come back and call, you know, like, of course, you're not gonna call you no bitch.
Oh, y'all still trying to prove
something like that.
He's getting close.
But nigga, this is the internet though, nigga. Like, if Act call me if Act call me a bitch from his jack off dungeon, nigga, like, I'm just gonna be like, oh, okay, that's what niggas in high school used to do too. And with their little posse of friends and they little jack off dungeons and shit. While I'm at the party that they want to be at, you know, and them niggas, oh, Will was a bitch. You know, I never got mad at that shit. I didn't go around shake these niggas' pockets open.
I'm not, but that's what I'm going to do. And that's the problem. Because I keep telling y'all, I'm not like that. I'm not good at calling people out their name.
You'll get mad for a kitten for purring?
Ooh,
a kitten for purring, nigga?
If a kitten purr and call me a bitch, I'm going to kick that kitten.
If a kitten come out here,
I'm going to hang that kitten. I'm going to gut him and hang him upside down and let his blood drip on the ground.
Dude, like, you don't gotta physically step on every ant you see.
No,
like, I'm not
gonna. If an ant bite me, I'm stepping on the.
That ain't no bite. Calling you a bitch is not biting you.
Him, that little voice calling me out my name is that.
That's the same nigga you just pinch his cheeks, nigga.
No,
like that.
Not after you call me a bitch.
Yeah, you just pinch his cheeks. If you pinch his cheeks, like bitch, you'd be like, oh, look at this little cute ass. Look at Gizmo.
And this
calling me a bitch.
I'm not with that. I can't do it. I can't. It ain't my thing. Like, I take it serious.
There is no form of fraction.
Because I don't just go out disrespecting people.
Gee, that's your thing. See, I don't give a fuck about disrespect. Like, at the end of the day, no form of fashion can Act make me want to fight him.
I'm not saying
like, no, I'm saying he couldn't do nothing. Nigga, why would I fight Act, nigga? Like, this the same nigga who Saucy Santana had this nigga crying and shit
about my mom and this on.
Nigga, like, no that nigga, man, I ain't no form of how do I look beating up fuck out of Act, nigga? Like, I beat niggas up for real.
He's
like,
a grown man.
No, I'm not fighting Act, nigga. That's like fighting Act to me is right under putting hands on women. Putting hands on women. Like, I'm not gonna put my hands on no women. He right under that. He under women over Act. Like, I fight a woman before I fight Act.
I don't believe that, coach.
And I don't put my hands on women.
I don't believe that.
Like, why would I put my hands? That's ridiculous. Come on, nigga. Like, stop it, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you fight?
I'm just saying, I'm just not with you.
Why?
I believe I'd fight anybody that's disrespecting me because I need to teach them not to.
Nigga, like, I have to put his hands on me.
You gotta do something though.
There go Trap. Tell
energy
Coach
that he had.
Trap just want to grab somebody by their collar and
tell Coach again, Trap.
like Trap just want to 6'6" a nigga. Like,
Yo, that energy he had in that video though was a little bit much though, B.
That's what I said.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie though. That energy was crazy because
I don't think it was that crazy to me.
It's the energy that he comes along with the whole thing.
Yeah, but that dude, I'm with you, Trap. That dude, that is frustrating. That energy is a little frustrating.
But this is what makes it frustrating.
Before I fight Act, I give him a wedge.
It's a bunch of real niggas in a room talking about Cuz.
That's
what gives it value. He's supposed to talk about me. I'm not supposed to talk about him.
You know what? That might be the best, the most compelling thing G said.
Yeah.
Coach coming
around. No, I think I actually
Coach coming around.
didn't even. But like I said, I just think his propaganda is just dangerous though. That's my only problem with it.
I don't think his propaganda. I think his propaganda is dangerous to people that give credence to what he says.
It's not dangerous to us. See, and that's the problem. Sometimes we don't. Nigga, like G, this is crazy from G because G, for anybody who is in, G's one of those niggas who, if he think you in need, he'll fuck with you. He'll help you out. This nigga don't even like niggas he don't even like niggas in need getting talked about. You know, he don't like none of this shit. He hates the shit. Nigga, so what about the niggas who are in need, G? Like, we not in need. We don't need no protection from Act's voice. It's niggas out there who really taking credence to what he's saying. You don't want to come in there and like, all right, man, maybe give him something else to listen to. Like,
you really think he's influencing the inner cities, huh? Coach, do you really think he's influencing the inner cities?
It's a group of people we influence.
I think suburbs, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't
think
even
a lot
know.
of niggas playing Fortnite.
I don't know. Again, influence is a strong word.
A lot of niggas playing Fortnite.
Influence is a strong word.
Mm-hmm.
It's like y'all always saying about like certain rappers that influence people. I'm like, not really. Like, I think sometimes people are just entertainment, and that's what they for.
And that's what
that's it.
Just entertainment.
Like somebody asked me, did a certain rapper, right? Did he entertain? I'm like, did he influence? I'm like, I never seen nobody act like him. Like I seen niggas act like Snoop. I seen niggas act like Hov. I seen niggas act like Face. I ain't never seen no nigga act like them. I think a nigga get ran out the room if he act like them.
Somebody said inner cities are the minority now. Now
that's something to talk about.
And that is I'm thinking about when I go back to Inglewood and shit.
Yeah.
Like my son lived in Inglewood for a long time. And I used to go back and visit him. And I'm looking at his area and shit. I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, that nigga living by all these venues that we can go check out, and his apartment costs way too much.
I think hip hop has been really marginalized to even a smaller group of people. But I also understand why they're yelling is because they like, wait a minute, like y'all, like they want it. They want this thing. They like, man, now we the new. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah, but what do you have to say to people that think? Okay, this is a question. What does it take for new niggas who not growing up in the inner city to become hip hop, or can they not just become hip hop?
You have to be raised in street urban culture. You have to know what the conversation is about. You have to know what the lingo means. If you just study it on the internet, you just a poser.
So are you 86 and everybody that live in Inglewood now?
No, because
like you just kicked out all
because street urban culture is in Inglewood. Like you, like if
it
you
still resides there.
Let's say you go to Morningside. I don't give a fuck which
shrinking.
Part. I'm saying I'm not this, but I think hip hop is shrinking.
Okay.
I think hip hop, like other great black arts, right? Jazz, blues. I think those are time period things, right? Because there's jazz musicians now, but jazz is not the centerpiece of, urban city inner youth, right? Blues, when we were stuck kind of more in the countryside, like that was the movement. Things become the movement. Hip hop was a great movement, and it was really servient for a long time. But I think now,
man, when you be saying that, I be sound so sad when you say that.
I don't know why.
I'm so sad because he like was a great movement. I'm just saying they now black people can be got. Like homie was saying last week. Like hip hop was a thing that we all can be, just us. You know what I mean? It gave us something to be where it was just us, and then other people who kind of liked us, right, could come in and be like, "Hey, we with y'all," but. You know what I mean? Now, like, as much as I'm not feeling America and the way it treats black people, there are certain people that really, like, black kids is God kids now. Like, he's right. Like, somebody said that, like, you can be a God kid.
Trap, nobody could be a goth kid when we was growing up, bro.
Ted.
Beat you up.
Ted was a golf kid.
Beat you up, bro. Like if there was a race riot, bro, back then, bro, and you wouldn't participate, we'd have beat you up. Now, if it's a race riot, we expect certain black people not to participate. We be like, oh, he ain't coming.
You know,
like you think Officer Tatum,
saying,
you think Officer Tatum, niggas don't think Officer Tatum. In 1992, if there was a riot to stay alive, like let's say America said we gonna kill all the black folks, right? We knew and we expected everybody to fight. Right now, we can name a ton of black people. We like, she not gonna fight. Candace Owens not gonna fight. Tatum is not gonna fight. This nigga, you could just so you start knowing the people following them ain't gonna fight because now it's a space carved out where they fit in with the rest of the world. And that's all we talking about is people who fit in with the rest of the world. Like, Act don't feel the pressures to be black. He like, well, I'll click up with the MAGA. The MAGA guys, we don't like girls either. Like, whatever it is.
He right.
The digs.
No, he right. He don't like DJ Act is for sure jacking off to his picture of himself.
I'm just saying they don't feel these pressures.
Right, come on now,
they don't feel the pressure to be like this. And I'm not tripping. I get it.
Not true. He did.
That's what hip hop was. Hip hop was that. Hip hop was us kind of the brothers from New York City providing us a way to artistically express how we grew up in these circumstances. And now those areas are shrinking. Part of them is the socioeconomic places that's happening. Watts, they shut down the Jordan Down. So now they putting people in Lancaster. They putting people in San Bernardino. They moving people around. So like, think about it's happening in New York City. Like all kind of people moving into Brooklyn and people just random gentrification. And like, it's changing. It's changing, right? It's changing. Now it's not exactly. True. Shout out to Sly. Culturally concentrated. So I get why it's not necessary the way it was. I can't fight that. I'll be fighting progress. I'll be fighting everything.
But you said something, and I guess it's because it's the internet. I'm thinking that's gonna be your answer. But because G said something that was real. Back in the day, if niggas was walking around as goth kids, they probably would have beat up. They probably would have got some wedgies for sure. They probably would have got.
Oh, definitely.
So is this not you giving academics a wedgie over the net?
No.
Like,
I don't even think we was being. I think we was just staying away from them. No, yo, it was like
I didn't know no black guys.
I'm saying,
I don't even know if a nigga was like.
Keep it moving from my head, though. I'm like, yo, that nigga's weird. Like, leave that nigga alone, son.
Imagine a black kid walking around our high school talking about he a redneck. I see a brother. It's a brother that's about 6'5", wearing Confederate flags, talking about he the tallest black skinhead or he the blackest redneck. Nigga.
We just thought you was weird. We like, yo, you was just weird like that, man.
Culturally, it's shrinking. Like street urban culture is shrinking, right? Because most people don't grow up in urban communities. Somebody said that urban communities are getting more diverse. White people are moving back into urban communities. They are in Asian people moving into Compton. White people moving into South Central. They like, we need this back. And guess what? The culture starts to dissipate. So like Act is just a product of the time, right? Where it's like, wait a minute, but I'm hip hop. I like those songs. I reported on the crimes in Chicago. It's like, that's not hip hop, bro. But I'm not upset that you would like to be a part. It is kind of cool. It's a cool thing to be a part of. It's special, but it requires you to socialize in a way that you would never.
But see, and that's why, and I'm not even no journalist, I'm not reporting nothing like that. But when he would start talking shit about, I was actually more offended when he was talking about these journalists and reporters. Like he was talking shit like calling them bitches and he they daddy and all that type of shit. Crazy. But that was crazy because we know niggas like Lauren LaRosa and Mark.
That man drank.
Them niggas out there in the field though. Them niggas is really going out to get stories. They really talking to people.
You just need AA.
I seen Mark come out and talk to Republican panels and really
need AA, bro. You just need like y'all. See, this is why I didn't want to talk about it in the first place. Because it's like, dude need AA, bro. Like, it's just look at him. Like, look how he's rolling his neck. He's like, yo, I need a big homie. Like, bro, you don't believe that. You're not nobody big homie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He calling niggas like this. I've seen Lauren LaRosa miss the Breakfast Club so she can go really do her homework on some shit. Go really go to the field.
No, Ruff, you give him Ruff. Listen, Ruff. You got way too much attitude with not enough action. Like one thing that bothers me, bro, is this fake pseudo mad. To be mad, you got to do something about it. I don't think I give him leeway at all. I'm not offended by it. I'm not entertained by it. The things that I think I desire to watch, I watch them. The other things I just bypass. Good afternoon.
How you doing, man? This KO.
What's happening, dog?
Man, listen, I hate, well, I ain't going to use the word hate, but academics, man, is not no journalist. And I hate how, you know what I'm saying, people empower him, you know what I'm saying, by acting like they're scared of the man when it's just most of the time his view and his opinion. He's very biased. He don't go off facts. You know what I'm saying? He was very biased against, you know, Kendrick. Kendrick clearly, you know what I'm saying, did what he had to do. And, you know, I just don't understand how the man get, you know, this much. I don't understand how everybody fear him like that.
I don't think nobody fears him. I think you have a group of people that hate him, right? How could you give him that much energy to figure out why you hate him? Right? Like the emotions. I'm not mad if you do. I'm just saying, so what's going to happen? Because if I hate somebody, something going to happen to him. The only person something ain't going to happen to if I hate is Michael Jordan.
I was just about to say,
right?
Michael Jordan,
the only person,
having said on the swivel,
the
I guess.
only one that I would saying, right? It's like, I don't think people have fear of Act. I don't think that's true. I think record people in the record business had a value for Act. People in the record business had a value for Act. I don't think Act gives two fucks about people in the culture. Like I said, they were just having a conversation. I said this thing last week. I'm like, bro, you won't even do nothing for the niggas in Chicago. These niggas made you a billionaire. It's just, to me, it's just, we're wasting time. Again, even being in a real nigga's mouth is valuable.
Why you say that?
I meant what I said.
No, pause.
But
I got
you know
him.
what? People, I know AD and them boys from back on Fig, you know what I'm saying? Them people who you fuck with and all, that's cool. But I don't like how they try to give him credit as being a journalist, you know what I'm saying? And just give him, you know what I'm saying, certain credit that I don't think he deserves. It kind of feels like, you know what I'm saying, they kind of scared. I don't know if scared the right word, you know what I'm saying, afraid.
No, they see value in being aligned with it.
But I'm sorry, what's your name, brother, again?
My name KO.
KO. Hey, where you from, KO?
Savannah, Georgia.
Okay, all right. Hey,
yeah.
So I think the problem is that we don't want to, calling him a journalist is not a stretch.
What he's saying is because the homies on Back on Fig, Terrell, somebody on the show called him a journalist.
But
there's people that disagree with my thoughts, but I'm okay with people. Listen,
but my thing is he is a journalist.
He's not a journalist.
Well, okay,
he's not a journalist.
So by the definition of the word journalist, he's a journalist.
Well,
now,
so there's an underlying.
You gotta get a degree to be.
He's not a reporter.
No, so there's a simple thing about
you gotta get a real loud degree to be a journalist. Yeah,
I think he's a commentator,
fact, bro.
No. You don't have to.
You can't just report on some shit and say you a journalist.
That might be true.
That ain't how that
goes. You wouldn't just let anybody say they're a doctor.
And like Stephen A, what's going on right now with Stephen A? Hey, Stephen A is a real live journalist.
And he just stopped.
You know what I'm saying? These are real live.
No, hey, dude, hey. So look, I hate to look. Y'all know I'm not no Act fan, dude. I'm not no fan of Act.
No, starting to seem. Like
no, I'm not. Nigga, I don't like
Act. It's not because you think.
But I'm just saying though. I'm just saying,
you
like,
can't
guys,
make him a journalist. He's not no journalist, bro.
Let's just go look at the definition of journalist. It doesn't say degree in there. You don't have to have a degree to be a journalist.
But it don't say for a doctor you have to have a degree neither.
And some niggas get called a doctor.
I'm talking about somebody.
No. You're not no official doctor unless you got some type of degree or some type of, study to go behind that. That man is not no journalist. And I think The
It say
people
anybody can
back.
practice journalism too. It said no
See,
license.
there we go.
Anybody
Thank
can,
you.
but you got to go to school.
No, that's not what that means. God, that's what I'm saying. Now, I'm not saying if he a respected journalist.
So here's the thing.
I'm not saying he's a respected journalist.
So by definition, a journalist is a person who collects, writes, and shares news and information with the public through newspaper, magazines, television, radio, and websites.
Well, he doesn't do that.
Yes, that is what he does.
That's what he does.
But here's
He
the
collects
thing.
and research and writes.
But here's the
No,
thing.
because
right?
if you go further into that definition, they also say opinion.
But here's the thing that makes it different, right? And here's the thing that makes it nuanced. Instead, a journalist is generally defined by the act of regularly gathering, verifying, and disseminating news and facts and information. So that's kind of where, like, I wouldn't call Stephen A. a journalist today. I don't think what Stephen A. does today is really. There was a time Stephen A. was a journalist, right? But I think today what he does is he has a television show and it's acting.
He speaks on things.
Right? It's acting. So he's acting a certain way and he's kind of giving his perspective. And I think that's closer. Like, we are in a weird space. Much love, big dog. I'm on you, KO.
Yeah, like, I don't think he's a good journalist. But again, I don't think I'm not giving him credit for being a.
We're not going to good or bad journalist. We're saying there's an underlining theme to a journalist that's under the definition. Somebody that's disseminating fact, as that's the core being. Good afternoon.
Hey, what's up, Glass?
What's up with it, dog?
Man, you got it, man. You got it. It's that blue. This is Southside Blue Division.
That's that part right there, homeboy. That part right there.
Yeah,
dog.
Yeah. Hey, look, check this out, man. We are giving these people too much time and space, man. You know, I think at 50-something years old and being a part of the culture, you know, I go all the way back with hip hop and seeing it evolve. And I remember back when, you know, biting wasn't a good thing. You know, you had to be, you know, kind of like our culture in the street. You had to be stamped. You had to be certified. Like with the Blue Division, you can't be no sucker and talking about you with the Blue Division. You know, I think we need to get back to that. That's how we got these Drakes and these this boy we're talking about. You know, we giving it. It's almost like the culture has switched over to like this snitch thing, man. Like it's cool to run your mouth.
But the thing is, that's not the culture. So like what's happening is,
no, it's not.
Just listen. What's happening is the internet has allowed people not from the culture to bridge with people from street urban culture. So what's happening is we're looking at them typing and tweeting certain things, and we're associating them with the culture, right? So we like, okay, they one of us, right? Because they got a Twitter and they tweet some hip slang word or they act like they this. But the truth is, we're not gonna walk into a barber shop and nobody would ever say that. When you grow up, how we grew up and where we grew up in street urban culture, that's not going to be the consensus. So I think what's being confused.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that's our fault for allowing that?
No, because the internet, we didn't allow it. The internet gives people a voice. So with the internet, it gives people a voice without accountability. Like social media, YouTube gave somebody a voice to be in a conversation without actually having to be in danger. Like, right? It's like it's like somebody that went on a safari. Right. And then like there's a gate right there. It's like the zoo. People that go to the zoo thinking they understand how to deal with everything happening behind the bars. So it's not hip hop's fault. Hip hop is just the culture is just the culture. But now, feel me, people on the internet can talk as if but this is not just happening in hip hop, bro. Like it's happening in boxing. Like we was talking about a dude the other day, and I was telling Coach don't necessarily agree. I'm like, I could tell that dude don't know the first thing about boxing. I be watching people who be going around tasting food, act like they know the first thing about cooking, telling people what they add into their food. They don't know about that. This is happening in every walk of life, as far as a bunch of people not fully aware with what's going on, right? And not having to deal in any level of accountability to still be able to report it. Like 20 years ago, 20 or 30 years ago, you couldn't have went to Chicago and talked about what was going on. You would have to go there. You'd have to go there. You eventually gonna have to make a trip there. You're gonna have to like the book
that your way back in the 80s and 90s. So I was coming out there.
Yeah, you gotta go out. You have to go out and you'd have to go out and actually experience it. You'd have to go be a part. Journalists. Right. Like there was journalists who got into fights with rappers because some things they didn't say.
For sure.
So now a person could actually not do anything. They don't have, it's not required for them to be accountable. That's what social media does. So no, it's not. I don't blame hip hop for that. No.
The internet that messing stuff up there.
My dog, we own you, bro.
I think social media took the facts out of things.
It's not facts. People are entertained by lies.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, people just want to be entertained, and he's really. It's like he's found a way to entertain the average Joe of America, the average person of America. That's it. And it's about something that they're ignorant in as well.
Let me clear something real fast because I tripped. Look, fuck it. Y'all want to say Act ain't no journalist? I'm with that. Let me. I don't know what I was doing. Let me stop trying to argue. I'll start thinking about this. I'm like, why am I arguing for this nigga? But no, hey, Act ain't no journalist. Fuck him. He ain't no journalist.
I think Act is a media personality.
Even media. I could go with that. Fuck it. He ain't no.
I think he's a media.
LT, forgive me. I'm my bad, guys. He's not a journalist.
So it's like, but it's not. So some people say the panel. Me and Trap talk about this. I agree in the sense that I feel like there are certain things culturally we have to be aligned with. And I do think it's way too much believing it's entertaining just watching a bunch of people argue simple shit. But you can't help that people just feel like they think that means something to them. I agree. I tell Trap I hate all the time, wasting time. Like we had a conversation on the Gatekeepers where somebody was saying you don't have to respect the legends. And I was just thinking to myself, like, this is a conversation on this platform is absolutely crazy.
Jesus.
Don't respect the legends.
Like, why would that even be the thought to disseminate?
But see, that's why I walk that back, because I'm all about being aligned with the greater good. And
that was a good episode, though.
If the greater good is him not being a journalist, I'm with that. I'm aligned with you guys.
And so my thing is, like, when I first said Act is not a journalist, I understand why it came across hasty and why he could be offended by it. But I think he's more of a media personality based off of YouTube, right? He's a vlogger, right? That's what he does. He's a streamer. But a journalistic take is something rooted in you making it your business to disseminate fact. To disseminate fact. So that's kind of the underlining thing. The general definition, I get the conversation, but then there's this thing about a journalist being somebody that disseminates and verifies facts. And so I think that's what makes a difference. But I will say this, right? Because I heard a lot of the shit he was saying in those things, and I just thought it was interesting. He said over the last 10 years, you did what? You just watched and reported on what you saw?
I was interested in that.
Rappers, actually
I was interested in when he was
threatening to bust heads, but you ain't bust one head. What did you do? And this is somebody that really kind of gives you exactly what you did, right? I don't know if I think the war on Chirac is hip hop. I'd be honest. I don't think that's hip hop. I do think it's a very interesting and respectable. I don't know if it's respectable. That's probably the wrong word to use.
This is a point on trauma, man.
Interesting thing that you did with that. And I do think it was creative. I never saw nothing like that because everybody else would have to go and interview people there. So I do, like, I did watch it. I thought some of it was like, damn, this is very interesting. And it had a level of entertainment. But specifically over the last 10 years, right? I don't know if it's street urban culture, L. I don't think war is necessarily rooted in culture. I do think he mentions how people organize in Chicago. This is how these guys organize, and that is cultural. But even then, I don't think he knows what it really means. And what good is street urban culture if you don't actually understand the depth or you wasn't raised in what you're talking about?
Man, I went to go do a little research myself because I want to see what. I had to see what was going on.
Good afternoon.
Act talking about that shit in Chicago look like a nigga coming home talking about a fight that happened at school.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just calling in just because I am a journalist. My degree is in journalism. What ACT does is reporting, and like you say, it's spectator reporting.
That's what
Because
I'm saying. Commentary.
being objective on either side, right? If I will call even what Elliot, what Justin, what Rob does, I would graduate them to like they're beyond journalism. They're editorialists, and that is a higher stature than being a journalist because you now have full discretion with how you pick and choose what you want to report on. ACT has never done his due diligence to properly report from both perspectives on a subject that he covers. And that's his problem. He's not taking his time to cover Chicago from both aspects of the community that is contributing to the positive and the community that's contributing to the negative. That's his problem. He's not taking his time to educate the youth on the implications of using social media, of using these fucking apps, and how everything that you do on these apps can be tracked. How everything you do online can be pinned and documented and put in a database. That's his problem. Everything he did was exploitation. He exploited that information.
I'm not disagreeing.
In order to platform himself.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing. I agree completely.
And that's where everything he did was whatever he covered with Chirac, that's the problem I have with it, is the fact that he never educated the young people. He never covered the community leaders who were doing the things to try to keep things in their proper order. And this is why I respect a lot of what you do, because y'all doing that out there. And it's important that we don't have people like him doing what he's doing without doing the other aspect of the reporting.
So, but here's the problem, and this is what I'm trying to get, Lawrence, you, the lunch table, understand. That day of controlling it is over. You can't control it. The way you control it, right, is by not being a part. And that's where I can't get y'all to stop and understand it, right? Y'all spend so much time, and I'm telling you, you cannot stop it. The social media, YouTube, social media as a whole has created a place to where people can do that without ever having to be controlled by the topic itself. Like at one time, you had to be involved. The internet and social media changed that. It changed that.
Sure. But when you create that vacuum, what do you fill it with? Like when you remove that, what do you replace with? There has to be an equivalent exchange.
I'm just telling you, it's not an equivalent exchange. The social internet and social media gave people options, and now we're arguing. It's like I was telling Trap about AI music. You're not going to be able to stop AI being used in music. Eventually, you have to care for the public. You almost can't do anything. Like you can argue, you be screaming at the clouds, right? Like just like this, right? People screaming at the clouds with that. I tell my homies that's close if it's something I don't like, I'm like, man, just slap them upside the head because you're in proximity. You know what I mean? Proximity. But I feel like the reason people are so emotionally vested is because you are watching his fucking content.
Let me put it this way, and this is where I'll end. The counter to what he's doing is educating the young people, and that's one of the things that I see yourself and others doing. But the part where the education is lacking is letting them know what this technology, like the harm it can cause them in reality.
He don't know the harm that it could cause him in reality.
He know. That's why he stay in the house.
No, he don't know.
He does know. That's why he stay in the house. The one time he walked outside and Vic Mensa called him a bitch, you seen the reality. All he said, I gotta stay in the dungeon. Like I cannot come back out here.
But he doesn't know because he's not vested in this. Somebody else made a good point.
I'm not asking him to do that. I'm saying that.
I keep saying this, Lawrence. Right now, okay, I watch a boxing promotion send a boxer to a food tasting channel for exposure. I saw it with my own eyes. It was Tank. And he went to another guy that I watched for food, and they used him for exposure.
What, the wing joint? The wings? Hot
No,
wings?
the brother that put me up on the brother that put me up on a place in Atlanta, that guy that I followed that's from like the East Coast, from like the Southeast area. He had Tank Davis talking to Tank Davis about boxing. And I'm like, you don't know the first thing about no fucking boxing. But you have to understand what's happening. The reason rappers are going to these guys, right, is because it gives them a shortcut to what they believe a mainstream audience is. That's where Act has value. It's not because he has sway and cachet in hip hop. It's because he has sway and cachet with the average person here or around the world. The person who don't go outside, the person who consumes his content, the person that's a fan of his. That creates his value. You can't defeat that. You're not going to defeat that. So again, if it's something I don't fuck with, I just don't participate. Like if I didn't like what the homie was doing, bro, I'm not going to participate. I'm not finna go out. Like when I say something, it's because I'm saying something. I said Act wasn't hip hop 3 or 4 years ago, and I wasn't shitting on him. I was like, bro, I couldn't listen to what he's saying. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I don't think he understands what it means. That's it. It wasn't even Drake not being hip hop was never to be mean. It was like, I don't think we should listen to him because I don't think he not listen to his music, but I don't think he represents this culture. That's all. I don't think he knows what he's talking about. I don't think he knows. He doesn't. It's not. I think you can listen and take into all of these people. I think you can enjoy any entertainment that you see value in. I'm saying the problem is when it start making you feel this way. That's the problem.
I don't think in no way. Like Ack was talking about.
I'm on you.
All right, thank you, man. Go ahead. That was a good call.
Ack was saying how he controlled the temperature and who was hot and who was not. You know what I'm saying, for the last couple of years, and he said 15 years. So I don't think nobody really within hip hop really went at Act to get any advice upon what was going on within the temperature of what was good in hip hop.
I think what's happening, he's speaking about his following.
Yeah, his following. Yeah, that's a small sector. Right? That's a small sector right there.
But this is what I'm saying to you. Yeah. How does he believe it's small if record labels go to him and say, let me give you $3,000 to post this?
But
because like that say right, hold on, like that say right there. He did control, he did have the youth though, and the youth is online. You know what I'm saying? So and the record labels want the youth. You know what I'm saying? I don't
even know if it's about the youth. I think, listen, it's as simple as this. He has his position, he has access to this audience. This is his audience. Here's a bridge. Let me put my guy.
Exactly. You said it right. You said it the same way you said it. Like the tank shit. You're right.
This is the reason why Act talk like this though.
It's making y'all sound low.
He talks like that because record labels come to him, offer him money to. He think he breaking artists.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He breaking artists.
So again, we're arguing.
I control the color here. I control the color here, rappers.
But this is coming from. But this is why he feels like this. He feels like that because when he was arguing with Meek Mill, he felt like Meek Mill's stature went down. When he was arguing with Lil Baby, he felt like Lil Baby's stature went down. But show me somewhere where you made stature go up.
I think it more was to do with them people arguing with them. It's like, yo, you like Coach just said, he arguing with
deal, man.
It's looking crazy fighting
dog.
Man, not shit. I just had a couple things to say. First of all, support what y'all boys doing, like what y'all doing. Done replaced a lot of daily podcasts for me, man, because I'm just trying to feed my soul with some real shit. I agree with you.
Act don't like that.
Lunch table.
Yeah, Act isn't hip hop, but I got a question for you, Glasses. By your definition, I hear you talk about street urban culture a lot. So would that make Adam and No Jumper, you know what I'm saying, more hip hop than Act? Because I don't think neither one of them niggas is hip hop. But by your definition, it sounds like Adam and them fall more into that category than Act would.
I mean, I don't know Adam's background. I think Adam has some experience.
Adam was a bike rider, man.
His background as far as
bike rider, BMX.
I don't know if he's vested in the street urban culture where he grew up at. I just know Act wasn't, and I know Drake isn't. So the people that I'm certain,
I guess. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm saying the people that I'm certain. Again, I never thought it was like a negative thing. Like, I don't think when I'm saying certain shit, I don't think it's negative. I don't think it's bad or good. Like, I don't think you got to be hip hop.
Fact. No, I believe it. And like I said, I obviously, you know, I know Adam come from bike and shit. I'm just speaking from perspective of like the cats that he employed. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he more tapped in with it. Again, I don't agree with neither one of them niggas being hip hop, but I was just kind of confused on like your definition over the past few weeks, because it was like, okay, well, if he not, does that make these other cats, because they kind of fall more in line with what you
I
speak
mean, I don't
of
know
and
if they necessarily. I give Adam credit. He'll go and hang out with people in the ghetto before act. Tell you that much.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
I'll tell you that much. I seen Adam in somebody's neighborhood just hanging out. I mean, he's a white man, so nobody really finna look at him as a threat. But I'll tell you one thing, I seen him more around other gang members. I seen him in the room with gang members. I mean, whatever it is, Adam is for sure closer to it than Act would be as far as proximity goes.
I just wish this shit had some bylaws, man. We also got to keep in mind that like this thing of ours, man, is only what 52, 53 years old, man. So I just hate how, you know what I'm saying, that the younger demo, even people like Act, you speak so matter of factly, like this thing that you do, you gave it life. It's like, nah, hip hop to me, street urban culture to me is this thing that is everlasting, that it constantly changes, it constantly bends.
Yeah, it's so when you get on evolving thing, I agree.
So when you get online and say, oh, well, the people that before me, y'all are dinosaurs, y'all don't do shit because I'm a real journalist, I do this. It's like, I hear you, but bro, there's levels to journalism. What you do, you might do some investigative journalism, but does that really make you a journalist? I don't
think they're doing investigative journalism. Like all the people he named, bro, like you guys are sitting on YouTube, and I guess you can call that investigating. But like at least so like Trapplord Russ is covering the Dirt case. Like that's closer to it, but it's like I don't know if that necessarily is hip hop. Like you going to cover a murder trial because a rapper is there is not necessarily hip hop. That's not hip hop. Like that's not covering hip hop. Like nothing about that is the art. Nothing about that is the culture. Nothing about it at all. That's just you doing your job. And I heard Act encouraging people to report on these trials, right? Here's this Tupac trial report. I'm like, why are you reporting on the trial? All of these albums coming out because it's not necessarily about you encouraging the art or you having something to say about the culture, but things that people will be interested in, like outlaw, lifestyle, crime, right? And I understand, but because hip hop has been reduced down to that's just the thing. So now the confusion is that real hip hop journalism is covering the Keefe D trial. Keefe D is not fucking hip hop. Tupac passed away 30 years ago. 30 years ago. 30 years ago, almost to the day Tupac passed away 30 years ago. Right?
Crazy.
Covering his trial does not mean you're doing hip-hop journalism. Covering his trial is not doing hip-hop journalism. It's on Channel 11. They're covering it. They're not fucking hip-hop.
I agree.
It's just something that is public to their audience. Same for Dirk. So again, it's certain things that are being used. Bro, you got to go fuck with the people to make this thing to be this thing. That's the one thing I'm certain of. You got to fuck with the people. And you not fucking with the people, dog. He too leery to fuck with the people. You got to go fuck with the people. That means shit you said can have a problem. That means shit you said you could be accountable for. Imagine him like right now. I said Dirk is on trial. I said this last week. Dirk is on trial. You're not giving no money to his case. You had this boy on your platform. Part of the reason he felt like pressured to whatever he had to do. And then it's a rat. But then I'll be mad at the homies. Like I'll be mad at a nigga like Dirk. Why is you letting these old square ass niggas make you feel anyway? And that's what I'm telling the table. That's what I'm telling Coach. How the fuck? He's supposed to talk about me. I'm Big Glasses Loc from 7th Street. The real big. Not like I named myself. Glasses Loc and is certified in every walk of life. I'm Big Glasses Loc in Newark, New Jersey. And I'm Big Glasses Loc from 7th Street in Brooklyn and Flatbush. I'm Big Glasses Loc in Maryland. I'm Big Glasses Loc in Baltimore. I'm Big Glasses Loc and everybody know it. This is not an online persona. This is real. And I do it. It could be Trick gonna tell you that's Big Glasses Loc from 7th Street. Big U gonna tell you that's Big Glasses Low from 7th Street. I didn't name myself, nigga. That's the real deal. And I'm telling Pun and the homies, it only lends credibility to him when I speak and decipher what he's doing. It don't lend me no credibility by me talking about him. I'm not going to get his audience. If you think what he's saying is the truth, how the fuck you can fuck with me?
Yeah.
If you look up, right, homie, to Ack, if Ack is your hero, if Ack is number one in your book, how the fuck could you look up to a real nigga? You looking up to a nigga that is scared of his own shadow. You looking up to a nigga that can't keep drinking and talk shit. He drinking, he drunk and talk shit. You looking at a nigga that was screaming at that girl. You looking at a nigga that was crying when Saucy Santana was getting at him.
Real tears.
He was,
like,
right?
how could you?
Really crying,
obviously, if you look up to Cuz, how you gonna look up? I'm the real deal.
No, that's a fact.
Hero. Like, if you look up to Drake and any of them niggas, how could you fuck with me? That nigga was on that white lady leash.
What?
No, that's a fact. That's how I feel like when I see the clip.
A real nigga like that don't even go. You can't fuck with a nigga like that and a real nigga. That shit just look crazy.
Streets and sidewalks, man. That's what it is. Streets and sidewalks.
And so now they're trying to confuse and make the sidewalk the streets. Listen, Act isn't simple for Act. Just go congregate with the people. Show me. Throw a picnic.
Somebody gonna sock him, smack him.
Sure, go do a picnic.
You gonna have security there.
Do a picnic in Newark. Go to Newark and do a picnic.
Somebody gonna get that nigga a wedgie, put that nigga face in the toilet, swirly.
They're gonna pop his cap. They're gonna smack his hat off his head.
Yeah, for sure. Smack that wave cap off his head, Trap. Gonna loosen that wave cap.
Do a picnic, bro. Do a picnic. Invite people, come, get on the grill, let people see you, fuck with people.
Keep saying that. Act gonna try to do it too. Act keeps He's gonna try to jump on the grill with the sandals on.
He don't know how to grill. You talking about now? Well, this nigga don't know how to grill.
Trap.
Academic. I challenge academics to a barbecue. Academics can't barbecue. Academics can't change.
Crazy. Act for a Jersey. I got a little barbecue grill in the backyard. He got a gas propane. He got a gas propane grill.
Can't change oil. That ain't don't have no cultural thing.
Wait a minute, Trap. You think Act got a grill in the jack-off dungeon?
He definitely
got no grill down there.
Propane grill in the backyard.
I will throw a picnic with the homies from Baby Loke in Newark tomorrow. Like, that's not a thing. Like, you can't be hip hop if you scared of those people. You can't be hip hop if you don't know how to socialize with people of the culture. You gotta just socialize.
Yeah, that nigga ain't gonna do no goddamn grilling.
Like, imagine these niggas throwing a pic. Like,
yo,
nigga,
we gotta find a grill.
I just be walking around, nigga. I go to the bike set, nigga. Like, that's not even comparable. That's not to say you're not successful, bro. You're successful. I'm proud of any black man, even if they don't like being black. You know what I'm saying? In success. Like, I want niggas to be successful. But the truth is, bro, you can't compare yourself to a nigga that really fuck with people. You don't fuck with the people, bro.
Trap, would you go to Act to a barbecue? Would you should pop up?
I think Act the type to throw a vegetarian barbecue or some shit like that. I'm good on that, man. I need some now.
Act out there having vegan barbecue,
vegan barbecues and stuff like that.
Much love, homie. Yeah, like it's just. Look, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't show up to the barbecue.
I don't think he'd have a barbecue.
Act got a barbecue with a bunch of vegan glizzies.
Yeah,
I mean,
people that follow him, I couldn't show up to the barbecue,
and I wouldn't even want to imagine what kind of meat be at that barbecue. It's the same nigga that said niggas have to come over.
That was the craziest pause of the year, B.
Niggas gotta come on my back.
Shit, bro.
What the? All the colored hair rappers gotta come on my back.
I said, yo, why you just say that for? Man, that was the craziest.
DJ, come on my back, Act.
Hello.
Yo, that was the craziest pause.
Yo, what's up, fellas?
What's going on, homie?
That's Act?
Nothing. Just wanted to touch base. I'm live from Grand Rapids, Michigan, here on the west side of the state.
Much love to Grand Rapids, man. What's the deal?
What's happening, man?
I just wanted to give us a little bit of juice real quick. Academics, Drake, people like that. Y'all got to remember, growing up, they wasn't the cool kids. They didn't sit at the cool table. They watched it from the other side. So now that they done got a little money, you got social media out here making all them people that they represent powerful. So now they think they can come in the culture
and they think they represent the culture when really they just been spectators, and they'll always be spectators. I'm gonna leave it like that. Y'all have a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good take.
The Midwest.
Yeah, Midwest, Grand Rapids.
Like, all I'm saying, bro, is this is why I felt like initially I shouldn't even be talking or going back and like even in like a real personal conversation, bro. It just kind of was like, bro, like that's what I'm telling the homies. I'm like, bro, like, why we don't exist in the same universe. Don't get me wrong. The internet is not a real universe. It's like multiple places, right? But I'm saying when you're saying it's not real, the things that real people say to you on the internet, like if Act be like, Trap, you a bitch ass nigga, that's a problem. Even if
really,
would that be a problem to you, Trap?
No, I can't get next. I'm not next to you. It ain't gonna be a problem until now. I get next to you, and I need you to repeat the same things you said when you was on the internet.
No, you don't have to repeat
Trap.
You don't, but that's my point. You don't have to repeat it. You already said it.
What in the world?
So once you say it, that's it. And that's why I'm careful with how I talk to other grown-ups and grown men. Like he might be a baby culturally, like an infant culturally, but he's still a grown-ass man. So it's certain things that if I say to him or if he say to me, that means something more. We can't just let that be what it is. Cause now I gotta see. Like how he talked to little baby, how he talked to Meek. Yeah, bro, these is like killing and dying words, huh?
But he did. A nigga talked about these niggas from the dungeon. Nigga, like I'm confused. Nigga, like he not gonna get in these niggas' faces and start saying this type of shit. And
but it's not because you not
probably was just like, all right.
But it's not because you're gonna get in his face, bro. The problem is it's been said. So now you'd have to make it your business to make something happen. That's the problem with being for real.
I can't. I just can't hold up for what niggas say on the internet.
Oh, I take it serious. Everything you said on the internet is
it's like a nigga on the phone. Like a nigga on the phone yelling and screaming and you on the phone. Nigga,
if a nigga yelling and screaming is cool, but all the name calling and shit and all that shit, all that shit means something to me. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Like at the end of the day, niggas be talking about money and what you got, all these material shit. You get to see the food. You know what the food chain look like when you able to get close to somebody, when you in somebody's face. Now you get to see who top of the food chain. Like I don't understand all that. I can't get into a nigga talking shit over the line. Our nigga talking about his money or talking about what my homeboys do to you. Like, oh, my homeboys to do to you. Nigga, like, what would you do? Like, if me, I don't, that shit wouldn't even matter to me. I say, well, fuck.
Y'all better than me. I ain't mad at it.
Like, I can't.
I'm mad at it.
What happened?
Hey.
My shit's still
like, yeah, no way, former.
Nah, never that. I can't do that, man.
This nigga crazy. He,
you know, he got the pictures on the wall, be in the back room over. He got everybody avatar on Twitter that said some shit about him. He got their pictures up on the wall.
I said that's crazy shit though.
Talking shit to me yesterday, and I know I'm being Kansas next week. I pray I see him at the show.
See, this is crazy shit. This is ridiculous. Like, but you know what the great thing? Act probably got the same shit, Trap. Act probably got jocks from high school. It's like
throwing darts at him.
Yeah, throwing darts at nigga, the star football player. Fuck him.
Fuck him. I want his girl.
Yeah, but exactly. He was having sex in high school. Hate his ass. Now I'm back here in the jack off dungeon with all these tissues.
Yo, Act up in the dungeon walking around like Winnie the Pooh, man. Yo, you don't get the
facts, Trap.
All shirt on, no
facts,
bottom.
Facts, Trap. Run around looking like Winnie the Pooh, Trap.
Looking like Winnie the Pooh, all shirt on, no bottom, no lower.
Exactly. Trap, you right. Typing fast as fuck because his hand is so strong.
I be seeing people say shit like, "There's no way you know Glasses Loc." And be like, "Man, Glasses Loc be in the dungeon." Like somebody said that earlier, Glasses don't be outside. There's nobody breathing air that knows me that would ever tell you that lie.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Glasses is sometimes Glasses is. I don't understand a nigga. Like I'm gonna be honest. I told the nigga I don't like go places with Glasses because he talked to everybody. The nigga is talking to everybody. He's out. He is everybody get a conversation, talking to him. I'm like,
because I want to see if we got a problem.
It's happening right now. Everybody so
I want to see.
Friendly.
Me and Trap was in Harlem. What's happening? Cuz what's the deal?
That's a fact.
What's happening with y'all? But
this nigga.
okay,
Welcome
let's
to
talk
the
about this
street, Josh
Jay-Z thing
Seal.
because we didn't get to it last. That's a good point, Isis. Let's get to it. Okay, I didn't really know how to say this. Honestly, I was trying to duck the conversation because it just felt so weird. But X said Jay-Z would beat Drake with Blackness. And P, shout out to P, the homie from the Bay. P was trying to say, like, make sense out of it. I'm like, P, that don't even make sense. Like, how do you beat somebody with Blackness? And then somebody on Twitter gave me a line. It was like, what about when you say, something with the slaves? When Kendrick said on the song, it was like, calling us some slaves. And it's like, well, he did call niggas some slaves. I don't know
like
how does
free the
Jay-Z beat Drake with Blackness. And like people really run around saying that. The Blackness, he's gonna win with Blackness. Blackness? Strap, how does he win with Blackness?
I don't see that. I don't see that happening right there. I don't see that happening. And I don't see how it would happen. Or nothing like that. I'm probably the wrong one there. Yeah, coach, you got coach.
I'm gonna ask you, Trap. I'm asking y'all. So, if Jay-Z didn't think he could win with Blackness, why did he take the nigga naps out?
I'm just saying the Blackness.
I'm saying that's what academics said. He said he picked the nigga naps out because he was going to win with Blackness.
How do you weaponize your Blackness?
Good point, coach.
And again, I was telling P, I said what it is.
What's so crazy is that's what people was trying to put this whole battle on from the jump when it came to Drake and Kendrick, was that, oh, he's not black enough, this, that, this. And they kept on trying to put it towards that right there when it wasn't never gonna be that. It was gonna be culture, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
And they can't understand that because they keep, and that's what I keep telling them, and that's what I'm trying to run them down to. You know, you're saying he's uncultured, which goes to the point of what I'm saying. He's not hip hop. The reason he can beat him with culture is because he's uncultured. You couldn't beat Will Smith with Blackness. Will Smith black as the Ace of Spades. No nigga gonna question Will Smith being black.
West Philadelphia.
It don't matter what's going on with his family or how many billion niggas know that's a nigga. It's not a question. How do your boys say somebody gonna beat you with Blackness? How? I just don't get it.
That was a crazy thing to say out loud, dude.
Gonna beat him with Blackness.
The nigga said,
how do you beat him with Blackness?
His nigga naps took over the battle.
Saying that
he beat him with a.
He's like, yeah, he combed his hair out and he got his afro going, and I'm like,
and you saying that way too nicely. That's not how that nigga said that shit. That nigga said nigga naps. That nigga said.
I'm just saying,
nappy nigga. Like, what the fuck was that shit?
And this is who I'm talking about. Like, this is who y'all have me talking and going back and forth with in a conversation. Listen, if me and Axe sat down next to each other, it'd be me teaching him, because that's really my little homie.
That nigga ain't trying to learn shit.
He wouldn't have a choice.
He don't see it that way.
He'd be in the presence
at all.
Yes, he does, man. He'd be in the presence of something great, and it's different because being in the presence of some of these niggas he talking about is just in the presence of success. Being in the presence of Glasses Local is like being in the presence of greatness. It's different. It's a different thing. It's like a power. It's like a thing that's happening. And I would listen to you, but you really don't make no sense. Like, if we talk about hip hop, dog, what argument? Like, hip hop is street urban culture. You couldn't justify outside of that. You don't know enough about it. So again, I'm saying, when you say something like Jay-Z could beat a rapper with Blackness, like, how? I never thought Jay-Z could beat Eminem with Blackness if they battled. How the fuck do you win with Blackness?
That's what I'm saying. You don't think if Eminem gets into a battle with another rapper, that wouldn't come up. I don't think somebody be like he don't beat Eminem.
Did
with
Machine Gun Kelly win with whiteness if he won, or did Eminem win with whiteness? Who was whiter? Like, that shit just sound crazy. He's like gonna comb his hair out, and I think what they're saying again to that point, right, is they're mad that Pusha T and Kendrick was like, yo, you're not culture, bro. Like, it looks funny when you're doing certain things. Because it looked funny when he doing certain things. Why is that a bad thing, bro? Like, why is it you could like your guy, but he looks funny doing a certain thing?
He can't dance, man. He don't know how to do a two-step.
Like, he's culturally unaware. You rap like you trying to free the slaves. No, say that. Like, there's
right.
I thought, what you think, Trap? He got to do the troop. He got to do the troop like my like the game did.
Yeah.
You gotta do the
You
truth.
can't do it.
Like this, P.
Yo, game, fuck
That's
the
what he's
truth.
been
Okay.
attacked.
Yeah, you fucking the troop up.
That's what he was. They didn't even know that was the truth.
I
They didn't
know.
even know that's
Did you see
It's
niggas
like,
on there
what is
talking
that
about
funny
that
dance he's
game
doing?
that?
You didn't even know.
They call it the game now. The game. I'm like,
He was fucking the troop. He was fucking
You supposed to turn the
troop
Hey,
back.
you supposed to turn the troop into the WAP too.
And that's Eazy-E. He took that from Eazy and Dre. That was from the NWA video.
Nigga,
don't
niggas
know
who
about
know
the troop.
you fuck the troop
hit
up
the
and then you
troop.
turn that shit straight into the WAP, nigga.
The reason
That's a fact.
he can be attacked on every diss, P, is because guess what, P? He's uncultured.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
P.
the first thing they're
The
gonna go
reason
to.
it works is because it's true.
That's the first thing they're gonna go to. Wow.
Like, so guess what you do? You embrace the fact you're uncultured and you do your thing. But it only works, P, if you deny that you're uncultured. That's what Family Matters did. It's a denial of being uncultured. And then you look something, you're like, that was some uncultured shit to say. The reason it works,
I played
P,
some of Eddie
is
Winslow
because
for a second.
he does not publicly want to concede. The reason he did so well in the Meek Mill battle is because he act like a nigga uncultured.
Yep. Yeah,
You
like
getting
the
bodied by R&B
You getting
nigga,
bodied by
by
singing
singing
nigga.
nigga.
Yep.
You know, he made a joke. Bro, nobody gonna take her serious in a fight, bro. You got pissed on, fool. Like, not like that. You're just not gonna strike. Even the money, even though you having shit done with money, you got people house shot up, all that old cute shit.
No.
Nobody gonna take you serious. Nobody gonna take you serious. I'm just being honest, Trap. Nobody gonna take him serious. You gonna have to, you have to stab somebody in person. You gotta do some shit. Because nobody believes it, bro. Like, you're like this kid that was a talented guy. You grabbed ass in the show before. You played a guy handicapped.
Abbott man's fanny.
You know what I'm saying? All of that, bro. Just make a joke out of yourself. I think it works better when Drake makes a joke out of himself.
Handful of rump roast. But no, you can't make a joke out of that though. Like, don't bring that up.
Make a joke out of yourself, bro. That's cool. I agree.
Yeah,
with
reenact
Act
it.
says that. He said what works for him
cannot
is when he makes a joke out of himself. I agree.
Not that though. You gotta pretend like that never happened.
But what you can't do is walk in this motherfucker and act like you finna buy, that you tough, that you threatening people. I don't give a fuck if whatever. That's not gonna work for you.
That's why I feel as if Drake is gonna have another career once he realizes that I'm done rap. It's gonna be his acting career, and it's gonna be him playing Poindexter characters in his acting career. B.
I don't know, but I'm just telling you.
Or just trying to. It's not gonna.
You're not going to change your cultural standing by emulating the natives. Same fact. Like you can't change. You got to go actually be involved. You got to go hang out and fuck with niggas and really get the feel and fuck. Like, you got to fuck with niggas, bro. And y'all not gonna fuck with niggas. Y'all just not. I'm be honest. Y'all not gonna fuck with niggas.
It's too late. It's too late now, though.
And I also, and don't get me wrong, Drake does not have any cultural currency, but I think it kind of takes away from what Kendrick did to him in that battle when people just chalk it up as like Kendrick like really dismantled him in every fashion of that battle. He did everything better than him in that battle, dude. Like, he made a hit song. He made the most pop. Like, that's what Drake do
to his song.
Yeah,
and that's what I think he lost the battle. How you let this nigga do your thing?
Yeah, he did your thing better than you.
Your thing, nigga.
Like, he did your thing.
That's why I understand why they don't just admit it. Like, nigga, this is your thing.
Like, nigga, he made back to back plus 10.
No, because it could be called goofy or several other ways they compare it to whiteness. It's not that, P, listen, P. It's not that he's uncultured. That's all. That's what beats him when he tries to act cultured. When you say, I heard the West Coast taking fades, cuz that's not, you don't even know they're doing fades. Bro, it's not the barbershop, bro. You don't know how to say it. Stop saying it. Like, if it was me, bro, I'm not finna, like, you don't hear me talking about Justin and journalism when I talk to Justin Hunt. I don't be like, yeah, the way you journalist. I don't give a fuck if I got props. Right now, y'all try to tell me I'm a journalist. I'm telling y'all, no, I'm not. You're not going to convince me that I'm a journalist. You're not. I understand I do media. I understand I got a stream. I understand we here, right? I understand. But I'm not a journalist, and I'm not going to act like I am. I'm not going to let y'all gas me because I'm making money that I'm a journalist. I know what I'm not.
You're a rapper.
I am a rapper.
You're a rapper. And a Crip too. Don't forget that. You're a Crip too.
I'm definitely a Crip.
You're a Crip too. I ain't gonna forget that.
But I'm saying, winning with Blackness is crazy, bro. Like, And then like I'm telling P, I'm like, P is no debate, bro. The reason that is when everybody saying Blackness, they like he's uncultured. It's not like he acts like Carlton. He don't act like Carlton or Easy.
Yeah, like Eddie Winslow.
No, he's not an Eddie. He's not a Theo. He's not a Carlton. He's a Bob.
Bob.
But what did that say about your homeboy when you think he can lose by Blackness alone?
And that's what I was telling
Like
him.
that was crazy.
I'm like, bro, he's gonna beat him with Blackness.
Nigga, if Glass got to a battle or getting into it, I come in like, hey, that nigga about to beat with your Blackness, G.
What's going on,
bro?
What's up, boo?
Yo, what up, boss?
Tell
man,
me
you know, I
bro.
just wanted to say, like, number one, first of all, man, y'all show is motherfucking great. Hey, y'all be talking.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate
you.
Gee, I think the way you're going about it is the right way to deal with it intellectually. Because you just go at a nigga like on some disrespectful shit back and forth. All that does create more of the type of content that those type of people like to see. And I don't think it's productive when you do it like that. And the second thing is, I was only doing what the conservatives started doing back in the early 2000s. I used to listen to conservative radio way back in the days, like I started listening to it in 2002. And these guys was like lawyers and journalists, but they didn't. Hey, J2, y'all be quiet for a second. J2, be quiet for a second.
You gotta take it off a speaker. Take it off a speaker for a minute on your Bluetooth.
Yeah, okay, let me do that.
Take your Bluetooth. We can hear you more. You take your Bluetooth off.
So what these guys did was they would be, instead of like going on the talk radio and talking about things from an objective perspective, whatever the big thing that was going on, they would go for weeks talking shit about it.
He taking that Rush Limbaugh.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about going back to Sean Hannity, Michael Savage, Michael Berry. Like I know I was listening to that shit before talk radio was even a thing for black people. So for white people, those guys blew up because they did exactly what ACT is doing now.
Wow.
They would focus on something like, say, if a black dude got shot, and they start talking, they'll just start talking shit about the black dude for weeks. They start talking shit about his sister. They wouldn't do no journalism, just talk shit about them and build up an audience like that. So I think when it comes to ACT, we can't respond. Yeah, we can't respond like, oh nigga, fuck you, like let's fight type of shit. We gotta respond like I said, like Jeep doing, because you gotta beat them. We gotta have something on our side intellectually, and the content and most of the internet stuff is let's talk shit about each other and see who's the most entertaining. And that only like it'll get you clicks and likes, but it really don't provide nothing. It don't provide nothing to the listeners or the audience. And like I said, when it comes to ACT, he's only doing what the conservative white boys been doing and how they got on and how they built their platform.
He's right.
Yeah.
No, he is dead right. That is what conservatives did back in the day. They for sure did that. That's actually, I never thought about that, but that's exactly what he did. ACT did. But where I semi disagree, I agree with you that G is taking is doing it the right way.
Definitely is.
But sometimes, like I said, how we always talk about that medicine shit, sometimes to get a nigga to click onto your shit and take the medicine that G's gonna give you, every blue moon, you might gotta, like that thing with ACT, like you said, ACT was doing what then you click onto him and you get no substance after that. Now maybe somebody read a headline and see some bullshit like, ACT gets on G gets on ACT. And they click on for that shit, like, oh, G about to start talking crazy. And then you get the medicine. Like, all right, now you get the substance though. Like, all right, I thought it was this, but now I'm here for the substance. Now I'm hearing what G's saying. So that's my only thing.
But I think we got to be built for it though, man, because like it's the way it works now, it's kind of hard to like convert the people who are into that versus like just getting a person who's already into that just so happen to click on.
That is true.
And like, you know what I'm saying? Like outside of that, you're building a better audience. You're building a better audience because, that's just how it works nowadays, man. Like you got people now that's building whole channels off of hating on Clarissa Shields.
That's
You know what
crazy.
I'm saying? Like they don't know.
Yeah,
They don't know
I've
nothing.
seen that, man. That is
I
crazy.
know a dude who did it, and I'm finna get on his ass.
Oh no.
I'm serious. I'm finna cuss him out. Like, bro, why is you? I guess one thing to have critique, bro, but come on, bro. Like, how could you hate on that sister?
Like just hating on Clarissa bad too.
I
Yeah,
hate
well-
that. I ain't gonna lie to you, Moo. I feel like I get so disappointed that people feel like I'm hating on Drake. That is one thing I
Right.
tell Trap. I'm like, that shit make me think crazy. Like, why am I hating on this nigga, bro? Like, I hate that shit. Like, I'm not hating on this nigga, bro. I'm just saying that's some boof ass shit.
Because we anti-intellectual, man. Like
That
that's
is
the thing.
facts.
The content we feel like they don't know that. I wish hating would have never. I wish that word never
That's a
existed.
fact. That's
Because
a fact.
it takes away, like it takes away so much context in the
Yeah.
fact. Like I remember coming up with before hating was a word, when niggas could have a conversation about like who's the better MC. If I didn't fuck with Nas and you fuck with Jay-Z, we could just have a conversation about
Don't
it.
make you a
It didn't
hater.
have to be.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just a hater. So now there's no conversation to be had. It's just you a hater.
That's why I always say all the time upon that. I'm like, I can't be no hater. That's too much energy for me to have to give out emotionally for me to be hating on somebody.
Unless it's Michael Jordan.
I hate Michael Jordan, B.
Much
I'm not
love,
hating
Moo. I'm
on
on you,
Jordan.
my
Hey,
boy.
man, hey,
Yo, good looking
hey.
man on that call, man. That's
Yeah,
cool.
Moo was
Yeah,
on
Moo
was on
good,
point
man.
right there.
Yeah,
That was
for real.
and
I'm glad
but
fixed
he's
the
right. We
battle
are
and all that.
anti-intellectual, but that's why I don't even try to get my point across intellectually. Like when G does it, I'm just like, oh man, that's gonna be rough. You know,
Mhm.
to get this one across. But it's kind of even hard. Like even when I'm talking to the children, man, you gotta dumb that shit down so they can take it, so they can understand this shit. So they like, all right, yeah. I had a couple cuss words in my shit when I'm talking to the children. So it's jarring. It's like, oh,
Mhm.
like, oh, he just said fuck. What he talking about? Like now you're
Sometimes you gotta stomp that foot. when you
yeah,
talking.
sometimes you gotta do that, but that's the problem with sometimes you gotta stomp that foot or drop a
Yeah.
F-bomb or say
Mhm.
something to get attention, and then G hit him with the intellectual. Like
Yo,
hit him with all that.
It's been that's why like even like when I spoke to you after the first time, I'm saying I'm so glad, and I'm saying it's really messing him up to the fact of the way you going about it, because it's like he's losing his whole shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said, Trap.
He's losing his
Trap,
whole shit.
that's my point,
Yeah.
Trap.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Pushed him
He
to
was
the
expecting
limit
something
now.
totally different. He's better to come up here. But why when I'm coming at Winnie the Pooh like that for? What am I? What are we doing that
Hey,
for?
but Trap, that's my point. That nigga out there committing suicide. That nigga out
Yeah.
here, I mean, unaliving
What am I
himself.
gonna
Like,
say? What am
that
I
nigga
gonna
out
say
here
to trigger him
dissing,
off?
why
What
the
am I
fuck would
gonna
he diss
say?
Mark Lamar Hill? Like,
Hey,
why?
Bird, how you coming at Marlon Lamar Hill?
Like, why are you
Hey,
doing
Trap, he
this?
can't even shoot bullets
I
right.
saw that too.
He
That
threw
nigga
bullets
started a whole
everywhere.
media.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, he went crazy. He
went
heard
crazy
that
with
shit. Was
Marlon
like,
Lamar
"You're
Hill.
hitting off, you
Everybody.
He didn't
motherfucker."
want to do it. He didn't even want to do it. He's like, now, Mark, now
Exactly.
you're a journalist. You're a journalist. Like, I'm not gonna say you're not a journalist, but if you talk about hip hop, I got
Really
you.
shit.
He said he don't do
You
hip
ain't
hop.
shit.
He said
Hey,
he
Trap,
didn't
and
do
that's
hip hop.
exactly what he did. He started trying to walk it back about
He
Mark at
tryna
the end. He said, I know Joe Budden about to come on.
Yeah.
No,
He said, man, yeah,
he said, "That's about to
yeah.
come on." So, Mark, you know, but
But I want to say this real quick, because I do a pause wall. He is on the top of the wall right there with that line. I'm just gonna say right there, stop letting them come on your back, B. That's it, B. You gotta stop.
Stop letting him come on your
That pause.
Trap,
That
but you
was the
gotta come on his back to get through that's how you get through the gates now.
that
to
was
get through
the
the gates,
biggest pause
You gotta come
of
on
the
DJ Academics back.
2026, B. Word. And he kept going after that too. I said, what? You supposed to just stop the whole switch right there. Yo, hold on. I gotta cancel this stream right now. I'll be back in a minute.
That nigga said,
That was crazy.
I opened the door for
It's
the color
so
hair
funny,
rap.
bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He was like, "Yeah, big act," and I was like, bro,
It's a big act.
"Not big, bro."
Big
And
act.
I heard like he be public. He'd be like, "Big act." He be shaking that little head. He be like, "Big act." It's like, bro, you're not.
Big act.
Come on, bro. You're not like that.
Big
That
act.
nigga is who he
That
wants.
don't fit, bro. That's like some internet shit. You gotta really pop out, and you gotta stand there and be like, "Look, glasses." You
Nah.
ain't finna. That take a lot.
That nigga is who he wants to be in that dungeon. Like when he get in
Yeah,
that dungeon, he's big act, he king act, he all that shit in that
Big
dungeon.
act.
Nigga, his mom knocking on the door. Hey, act, you
Big
gotta come up here. Got some
Dinner
cup-
time.
Yeah, dinner time to eat dinner.
Dinner time.
Hey, Mom, I'm streaming, Mom.
Hold on,
I'm streaming, Mom.
Hold on,
Stop
coach.
doing that.
Hey, could you
Yeah,
imagine her?
Mom, you're messing up my online persona.
Stop
Hey,
doing
exactly.
that. I'm big act.
How many times she done caught Ack in the act?
I'm big
How
act.
many times she done caught Ack in the act of going
A
to town
bunch
on
of
this
times.
stuff?
A bunch of times.
You gotta come fuck with some real people, Act. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gotta go fuck around. You like throw a barbecue, do something, bro. You gotta fuck with the people.
That nigga don't even
You
eat
gotta
barbecue.
come fuck around. Come fuck around.
You right, huh?
Show,
Don't eat
like
barbecue.
show and prove, bro.
He don't eat
Just show and
barbecue.
prove, man.
That nigga probably don't eat jerk chicken no more.
It's too spicy.
Exactly. Only thing he
Like
do
a
is
mouth trap.
he only jerk his chicken. That nigga don't even jerk chicken.
Pause.
That's all he do. I'm telling you, Trap. That's all he doing in that dungeon. All he doing in there is being who he want to be, who he envisioned himself of being, and then he go to town on himself, watching the picture of himself. He love him. I'm big act. I'm big act.
Damn,
Y'all niggas
Mom.
peons, y'all bitches. Like he called them niggas
Mom.
bitches.
Hey, Mom, I'm big act.
Hey, he
He did,
called
he
Mark
did.
Lamont Hill a bitch. Like
Yeah,
that was
great.
crazy.
He didn't deserve that.
Even
He didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that at all.
Even getting that, all of them journalists is just crazy.
Why you
was
let Rob like that
insane.
for? Rob smacked the shit out of him, B. If Rob see big
I
act,
don't know why.
he
I
gonna
know
smack the
Rob
shit
over there. I know Rob, man. Rob like motherfucker.
Rob
I'm gonna be
yeah.
honest with y'all. None of them niggas they need to let Lauren handle it. Lauren probably
Yeah.
beat the dog shit out of Act. Nigga, like act tough in his dungeon. That's why
I
that
do
nigga
wanna
don't
see
come
her
out.
respond. I do
I'm
want to see.
big act.
I'm
I
big.
want to see her respond.
That nigga did. He looked at some Trap. You know that nigga practiced that shit in the mirror for 45 minutes when he got on
I'm
there.
big act.
Yeah. How do I say big? How would I say big act in this situation?
I'm big
Yeah,
act.
yeah.
You
He
look-
might have put some
I know
pants
that.
on for that, Trap. He might have
Big
put some
act.
pants on for put my big boy pants on.
He love Act, bro. He love.
He said, I'm
You
big
like my
act.
young homie, Act. I love. He said, I'm usually respectful to my elders. Act, you're not young, so you gotta stop calling.
Yeah,
people
what's up with
old.
that too?
Yeah, you
You're
like
not
grown,
40
bro.
years old, Act. What the
Yeah,
hell
you
you
40, bro.
doing?
You gotta kind of come over
You
here.
big act.
Yeah,
You old act.
you gotta come over here, bro.
You
Put some
old
pants
act.
on
Stop
that.
wearing them little pants. Stop wearing the big shoes and little pants.
Put some pants on that.
You gotta
You
come
old
over
act.
here. Matter of fact, Act, I
Put some
got you,
drawers
man.
on too.
Yeah, we're gonna put you in some Dickies. We'll let you work under some cars. We're gonna teach you how to change some oil.
This
You
nigga
know what I
do
mean?
not know what
Change some
Dickies are.
tire.
This nigga the
We're gonna
Dickies.
teach you how to do some real big boy shit, some big man shit. We're gonna get you off the internet. You're gonna stop tight. Come hang out, man. We come to the shop, I stream. We don't even gotta have a conversation, bro. I'll show you how to work on cars, and you'll feel like more like manly about yourself.
What the
So
fuck
you
is
ain't
happening
screaming
right
at the
Get your
camera.
hands
Because he
dirty,
needs
Act.
something.
I don't like
Hands
nothing you
dirty,
talking
man.
about right now.
No, because you
Listen,
know
big
how
ass cars.
you know how
Big
he try to dress like the young niggas with big shoes and little pants.
Mhm.
You ain't see how they be doing that? They be wearing them big ass expensive shoes
Wearing
and
them crop
little-ass
top
tight
shirts. Wearing them crop top shirts and
shirts
shit.
right here, bro. Come on, bro. Come
Shirt your
hang
belly
with
button.
OGs, bro. Come hang with big bro.
Wait a
Big
minute.
ass.
Is Big Act cropping his tops?
Big Act
We'll get
definitely
you
cropping his
Yeah,
tops. He
cropping his
definitely cropping his
tops.
Big
tops.
Cropping his tops.
shoes, little
Big
pants.
Act is definitely cropping his tops.
He got on the Rick Owens with the skinny jeans.
Mm-hmm.
We got you, bro. We gonna get you right.
He
for
Big
real.
Act.
We gonna get you some real masculine shit so you can say big and it means something. Come over here with the
I'm
big
big.
boys. Come play with the big boy. You gotta come on the big court. You
That
gotta come
nigga
on the big court, bro.
said
Come over
Dickies. That nigga Dickies is what Act call his alone time. Play with my Dickies. Get my Dickies out. Take my Dickies out.
there. Out the mic, yeah, we in this thing. You fucking right, we is.
I'm Big
No, I'm
Act.
not gonna teach him how to be a crip. Like, fuck, Lex.
We gotta
Shout out to
get
Letha's
that
daughter.
sound
Thank you for the
drop.
Jules Go trophy.
I'm Big
Yo, you
Act.
don't see the young niggas be wearing them. And you dress like the little 24-year-old niggas. You wearing them big ass shoes with them little ass pants.
Big
Come
ass
on,
space
man.
boots.
That nigga got on some Rick Owens with some skinnies and a crop top.
Them shoes with the big
Showing
shoes. Them
his
niggas be
belly
wearing
button.
them XJ900 rebuilds. They charge them $1,000 for it. Nigga, they shining. Bro. Big
Big
shoes.
old
little pants.
stupids. Them big old stupids. They
Shout
call
out to
them big old
Intrepid
stupids.
Vixen. Thank you for the Jules Gold coin. Teresa, thank you for the Jules Silver Star. Bo, thank you for the Jules 100. Audrey, thank you for the Jules Silver Star. Breezy, thank you for the $2. Hey, lunch table. Catch you all next time. Where you going, Breeze?
For real.
Breezy, where you going?
Breeze, where you
Shout out to
going?
Bo. Thank you for the Jules Silver Star.
She coming to visit.
Shout out to Algorithm. Thank you for the Jules High Five. Up top, homie. That's how we say it now. We say up top. We don't say high five. That's like uncultured. Up top. Put your shit up top.
Give me a
You
high
can use that up
five.
top.
Yeah, as soon as that song came out, you couldn't say high five no more. Give me a high, and you can't do it though.
Shout out to Tasha. Thank you for the 20 check dollars. Hi, G Coach King and the lunch table. Happy Monday.
What up, Tasha?
Shout out to Ever. Thank you for the jewels, gold coin. What up, homeboy? Thank you for the $5. Laughing out loud. Coach, not a glass signal. Picture glasses up in the air.
The glass.
Hey, y'all watched Cabinet Carl?
Nah.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my God, bro.
Cabinet Carl.
It's one of the funniest pages on Instagram. It's a dude named Cabinet Carl.
Drop it in the chat.
All he do is review niggas' food when they be having like food, when they be having like potlucks.
Okay.
He be slapping these pans, bro. This nigga got a whole thing where it pop a pan in the air. People when it's like, give me my theme music. Cabinet Carl, bro. Y'all gotta go discover Cabinet Carl.
This man, the algorithm on Instagram.
Yeah, Cabinet Carl is. How do you even find that shit?
How he be finding the shit he be finding?
Instagram is wild.
I don't be seeing none of that shit.
All
I see is Cabinet Carl, niggas building shit, car shit.
You stay dropping some shit in the chat. I'm like, yo, how did this show up on your scroll, B? Like, what the hell?
Give me my theme music.
Hey, Cabinet Carl is a wild name.
No,
that's
bro,
like calling that nigga Attic Act. Nigga, like
you gotta watch Cabinet Carl, bro. Cabinet.
You gotta drop it in the chat.
Let me show you
Cabinet Carl's like a nigga who's never been an Attic Act.
Hold on, let me show y'all Cabinet Carl before we get up out of here.
Oh no,
I gotta show you Cabinet Carl, bro. This nigga is the funniest nigga breathing air, bro.
He slapped the food out of the pans,
bro. He be so mad, bro. When they be at the potlucks, bro.
If it's bad, he slapped the food out of the pans.
Oh my God, bro. No, you gotta watch it, bro. It's great, bro. It's like, hold up, bro. This nigga is one of the funniest niggas on Instagram, bro.
Cabinet Carl. Is he white?
No, he black.
He black?
Pan he builds cabinets. He's like a real cabinet.
Okay. That make.
How do you do
food? Cabinet Carl.
Cabinet.
I'm thinking about Cabin Carl.
No, cabinet.
Like he just in the cabin streaming.
Give me my theme music.
Like over there, got
this nigga
a cabin next to Act Dungeon.
I gotta put y'all on something for the day, so y'all can get that bullshit off y'all shit.
I'm big Act.
I could never have the algorithm G got.
Yeah, his algorithm's crazy.
His algorithm is insane.
Crazy, man.
Give me my theme music. He be walking down the street and they flash that in. That nigga know he got to come back and go get rid of some of this shit.
Cause you got to think about the fact that he was looking up what's that nigga name? Old Town Road, that dancing.
I did.
Exactly.
He looked at that shit. That fucked his algorithm all the way
that
up.
Shit, bro. Like, yo, stop sending me some of this shit. Gonna fucking get
fuck
into
my algorithm up.
You gonna fuck my whole algorithm up, B. But it be some.
I'm on there watching basketball and balls pop out. I don't want to see that.
Let me see. Hold on. This dude is great though.
Oh God, what it was? I see your son stop sitting this shit gonna have my damn algorithm.
Oh no, you talking about when they was doing the Zesty Sturdy?
It might have been that was a minute ago. You told me that shit.
Don't fuck your algorithm.
How do you get
the Cabinet Carl after that?
It started popping up in my shit. I'm like, why the fuck? I'm like, God damn, all I got is fucking rapping my shit. Be niggas freestyling and all that shit. Man.
I can see that nigga G algorithm of a bunch of zesty niggas eating now. Zesty niggas eating food.
Oh, let me show you this, bro. You gotta watch this, bro. This shit is great. Give me my theme music.
Change the border.
Let's see. Media, turn this off. Cool. See, look, I could work it myself.
I'm Carl, and I have seen enough. Give me my theme music.
Fire.
Tasha, and I made chicken adobo.
Now, who gave you that name? Paid it.
That's what that means is good.
Hi, I'm Titanita. I brought.
You got a mask on?
Oh, yeah,
it's her famous sago. Yeah. Wow.
That means it's good when you do that.
You got to be there.
No, he throwing it off the counter. He saying it ain't no good, right?
Trap, what the fuck is this? What is
I don't know how he found this.
Gee, hell the fuck no.
And he got the mask on too. He crazy.
This is a funny shit on the internet.
Funny shit on the internet.
This nigga got a problem probably, I think.
Nah, send this to me.
No, Trap, what? Trap, no, he did not get you with this.
Look,
Nah.
y'all just look.
My son got the blue shiesty on.
Look at all this shit is doing is making me fucking hungry. I'm hungry as a motherfucker, bro.
Nah, I like this stuff. It's creative.
Oh, you gotta watch when he do his bomb, bro.
I like because it's different. He came up with his own shit. I like that.
Look, that means it's slow. It is funny, bro. Still is fucking great.
Bebê vinca.
I'm not about to watch this till it's funny to me. Like,
funny, bro.
I'm gonna watch
funny.
Wait a minute.
My name is Brittany, and I brought dinner to Calabasas.
Why is King up? Right here rubbing his belly and shit. You hungry, dude?
Look.
This is all one video?
Yeah, this is what.
Oh,
man.
man.
Funniest shit on the internet.
Oh,
bro.
man.
This nigga
I like
funny.
I like his creativity right there. That was dope.
He great, bro. You got to
That
see
was
when
dope.
it's like real fucked up and he blow the whole house up. It sound like a gauge or something. Let me show you what.
I would.
Give me my theme music.
I'm with you. I give him an A for creativity.
Creativity is up. Creativity is
that is
A+.
creative. It was
That was
creative.
good. He came with some
bro,
shit.
Now the mask, I'm confused. What's
Nah,
about
the blue
mask?
shiesty. He got the blue shiesty.
Yeah,
That
why
made
he
it
got on the
better.
shiesty?
That made it
Why
better.
he
You
on
know, nigga, I'm from the hood. I'm doing all this shit right
That
now.
man got
But I'm
the
still
shiesty,
I'm
knocking
not on the
shit off
sidewalk though.
Hey, do he only put on the shiesty when he knocking it off?
Yeah. So he got a white shiesty when he bringing all the food up and a black shiesty when it's bullshit.
Oh, he
You
got
gotta
things
see
that.
one
That's
where the
right.
food is real nasty.
He got to reverse
bro.
that. He got to
Drop
reverse
that in
that.
the-
Black
drop that in the
shiesty got to
chat.
keep the food on, and the
I'll
white
find
shiesty got to
the
knock the
chat
food off.
Bro, that nigga got a whole thing where he shoot a whole machine gun and that motherfucker be like, bah, 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 blow the whole out. He great. All right, let me get back. Hold on, I'm sorry. Finish. Shout out to Tasha. Thank you for the $100 G. How do you feel towards how Act spoken to you? He was disgusting and disrespectful. He speaks on beautiful black ladies, SZA, Doechii, Lauren LaRosa, K-Dot. I agree with everything, Coach. I don't like it, but again, this is kind of what happens when you go back and forth with little kids and shit. So now it's just name calling and people just saying, I'm not good at that.
I nigga 36, man. I ain't no child.
Yeah, but he a child on the internet. Shout out to Pac-Man. Thank you for the $2. Coach is right. Ack is Lex Luthor. No, he is not. Y'all so fucking good. I wish he could.
Nigga's a bad guy.
I don't want to make him a villain.
Nigga a villain.
I'm the villain. Shout out to Loser Music. Thank you for the tools.
He can't be a villain because G want to be the villain.
He not no villain.
But listen, I'm Lex Luthor.
Like the real villain is like the police.
Hey, let's give him a worse villain then. I think that might be G problem.
Villain,
maybe Lex Luthor too good of a villain for him. Who is
not
he?
a villain.
Be like Mole Man or something.
Oh man,
Like Mole
Not a
Man.
villain, bro. Shout out to TLC. Thank you for the $20. Sorry, G. I agree with Coach. Acting the stands are lame as fuck, and our dressing it does not lend credence to them. You can mention them positively. We'll give that fraud it stands the business. Don't be mad at it. I just think if you really don't fuck with it, you shouldn't be talking about it at all. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's why I don't talk about it. But look, I understand if y'all want to be mad and y'all come together and be upset. I get it. You know, everybody deserves a place to be upset.
I think if you didn't talk about it, Act wouldn't be out there dissing these journalists right now.
Shout out to Frank.
For no damn reason.
It's all your fault.
Thank you
It's
for
all
the
your
$5.
fault.
He got him dissing journalists and shit.
I'm sorry, Rob. Not thinking Trump was a problem is why we are where we are now, G. We all knew Trump was a problem, but white people chose him, Frank.
Niggas was out there thinking Trump running for office was a joke at first. They was like, this is a comedy. This is comical.
It's a
and
dark
all of a
comedy.
sudden, this
That's
nigga
a
trying to
fact,
grow
bro.
grass with
That's a
Gatorade.
fact.
Black
Coach.
comedy.
Now all of a sudden, now we growing grass with Now we growing grass with
Get it
Gatorade.
out,
Say
Coach.
that shit three
Get it
times
out,
fast though.
Coach.
Growing
grass with Gatorade.
growing grass.
Gatorade.
Oh, that's a
I told
fact.
y'all what I think. I think people need to be ignored. If I don't like some shit, I'm not fucking with it.
Turn the TV off, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Young City. Thank you for the $5 glasses. I heard they're going to play your Tupac video in court. Yeah, that's one of my fears.
I told him that though too. I told him that the other
Don't
day.
do
Shout out
that.
to TLC.
No,
I
Thank
called
you
his
for
phone
the
up and
June
told him. I called his
Shelby
phone. and said, you heard what happened, son? So what happened? I
Not
said,
Stable Center. Thank you for the $10. G, you got to be a certain level of entertainment to educate on lunch table. Isn't the purpose of the lunch table to inform and educate? For sure. Entertaining being separate and last, if anything. Y'all be entertained by some bullshit. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. The shit y'all be entertained by, like, don't get me wrong, I like some shit, but I like my entertainment wholesome. Y'all be liking some crazy shit.
You just show Cabinet Call just now, bro.
Dog, what's wrong with Cabinet Crawl?
I'm saying he was just throwing trays off the counter.
Because it was bad food at a potluck.
Trap. The problem ain't Trap. The problem ain't Cabinet Carl. The problem is that's the most sane shit he showed us off his algorithm.
That's a fact.
That was the most normal shit he showed us off his algorithm.
Yo, he sent me a video the other day, right? Dude was literally in the camera crying with the glasses. Yeah. The dude that was crying, he showed 2 videos of 2 studs, right? Then he came back and said, yeah, look, you see how they look? You see how they look? Y'all women out here want to have all these big ass motherfucking eyelashes on, eyebrows all fucked up. Nigga started crying, B. He was like, that's how real women look like studs. He said, that's how they look. Crazy. That's how they look.
Shout out to Loser. Thank you for the Jules Silver Star. Thank you, Teresa, for the Jules Silver Star. Ash 2 Crimson, thank you for the $25. Trap, I'm sorry for the nostril jokes and Joe Jackson approach. Don't go looking at 2001 Michael Jackson next pile. You're beautiful. No pause, man.
Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Ash.
Thank you to Natrice Gaskins. What up, Natrice? Thank you for the $5. Act like Alex Jones. It's considered dangerous because he uses his platform to broadcast conspiracy theories that can incite real-world harassment. I don't believe that at all. But I'm listening to y'all. I'm listening. Shout out to Nas. Thank you for the Jules Gold Coin. Tam, just be talking. Thank you for the Jules. Mic drop. Deluxe, my boy, thank you for the $5. Deluxe. Academics is Dr. David Nelson and Glasses is Cartman. If you know, they don't know.
Yeah, he know about he that. Definitely know about that shit. I don't know about that. I ain't watching that tough.
That nigga is
that Southpaw?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta know to know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lamont Ragger. Thank you for the $2. G, when you said Ye was popping 2021, you wanted something. I don't know why is this a bad thing. Like I didn't even think it was that bad.
What happened? What you mean?
I was just saying all this stuff I've been saying. I can't believe niggas is mad. Like, I never thought in a million years people would be mad that I would say Drake is pop. I never thought that.
But you see how now people are starting to agree with that? A lot of people agree with that. I think even Drake fans are starting to agree, like, yeah, he is pop.
Yeah,
I think Drake agree. But I just don't get why would it make somebody mad?
Because it makes them seem like they're it's only his fans that get mad about it because it makes them like they're fans of pop. They start like realizing but it kind of goes into a different. People hear pop, people immediately think about Britney Spears, NSYNC, Backstreet, but they think about that right there.
When you hear Just Hold On, We're Going Home, you don't think about NSYNC? That don't sound like something Justin Timberlake could have sang. Just hold on, we're going home.
That's my song right there. I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. See, even like right now, when you say that, I'm like, that's one of my favorite songs by Drake.
It's a great song.
That's one of my favorite songs by Drake.
Why is it when I'm trying to protect this little thing and I'm like, oh, that's just different? Because I see the labels looking like, we're going to get a couple more of them.
Yo, you know what
it used to call me on my cell phone.
Yeah, when I was watching that, when I watched what he was saying though, do you realize like, well, that's another, we'll talk about that another time. Go ahead.
Shout out to T Jeezy. Thank you for this $2. Act is gentrification. Low key. That's a deep thing, too. Shout out to Doc's Favorite Center. Thank you for the $2. Act wants to semantically bleach hip-hop, not join.
Big Act.
That's a good point. Shout out to Ash 2 Crimson. Thank you for the $10. Act homie is called Grand Wizard. Let that sink in. He did let his homeboy. And he be like, this is my homeboy.
That's crazy.
But he did sit down with Ye wearing a fucking Ku Klux Klan mask and didn't do nothing. Didn't even be like, hey, bro, you tripping. But again, he not like, what do the Klan mean to Act?
Nothing.
You know what I mean?
You say he came over when he was 18?
I'm just saying, like, what do the Klan mean to Act?
And don't mean speak to him until the Klan is on that ass, boy.
Have a Klan homie.
How can you come over from Jamaica so late in your life and still be like, you ain't, I feel like you don't carry no, like, yachty in them, like, in the swag or nothing.
Because that's still street.
Yachty, right?
Jamaica is street.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I think he felt like I was saying because Jamaican. I'm like, bro, there's tons of dope Jamaican hip hop.
Oh, man.
You're just not one of them.
Yeah.
Like, reggae niggas is street, bro. He's just not a street guy. He's like a
Is that Big Act?
Please stop saying that. Good afternoon.
You know, Glasses, I'm feeling some type of way. This is mega.
Here she go.
How you doing?
Man,
Here she go.
man, I've been.
It's Maga in the
Wait,
building.
what's up, y'all? Let me
Maga
say,
Sherry.
let me get myself hang up on me because I know how y'all do. When I've been saying for months, Coach, you could vouch for this. Remember, I've been saying, being in Florida, I'm around a lot of Caribbean people, and these people have no respect for our culture. You were calling me racist and hateful, but now you're using the same terms with Act by bringing up his Jamaican background saying that.
That's not why.
Let me finish. But what I'm saying is, it's proven my point that these people have no respect for our culture.
No,
it doesn't mean that we don't like them.
I think you grouped other black people together like white people, and that's what I disagree with.
No, I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking about Act, and he's Jamaican.
No, I understand.
He's making a mockery of our culture in Compton.
You can't say Act and these Jamaicans.
You keep referencing his Jamaican background, which means you're implying.
I'm relegating it to the fact that he has no street background in Jamaica.
Correct. Well, he's still from Jamaica, and he's being anti-Black American by dissing our culture.
Please don't
but
use
when
the
we
term
say
American
that,
referring to black people. Please,
okay, but you get what I'm saying. Let's focus on the topic, though. The point is, he's dissing our culture, and he's not of our culture. And when we call them out on it, we're making it seem like we're hateful people. No one's against any race or culture, but these people truly have no respect for our culture. That's why Drewski made the skit.
It just screams of white people, Sherry. That's kind of the thing. These people. It's like what white people say.
So were you offended by the Drewski skit when he was talking about the African actors and the indigenous Black American actors? Wouldn't that be similar?
No.
That's just hilarious.
I thought that was funny.
Right, but the point he's making is that they're taking roles that belong to us.
I don't know if they're. I do understand the complaints that I've thought about that. I feel like Hollywood don't necessarily hire black people from here for certain roles, but again, I wouldn't blame the people getting the roles. I'd probably blame.
So once
Hollywood.
again, Act is Jamaican, right? Act is laughing at Compton. I listened to it for 3 days, and I'm going to say something before I drop down. He's laughing at our culture in Compton, but one thing's for sure, I've never met nobody in Compton that Salsa Santana made cry. I've never met nobody in Compton that is on a gaming board flirting with a 15-year-old. So he is not of us. He's mocking us. And I'm so glad we're putting Built to ass. But I've been doing that, and we're made to be like we're bad people. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna drop down.
All right, Sherry.
All right, Sherry.
All right, Sherry.
Sherry, go on.
Always a pleasure.
It's funny how Sherry.
I was kind of on the same side just then, though.
Hey,
no, because she's saying these people.
But that's what Sherry always does.
In terms of the way she's saying things, yeah, okay. But I think that y'all still on the same side.
I don't think Act is not hip hop because he's of Jamaican descent. I think Act is not hip hop because he's not of street urban culture at all.
But see, that's the thing with Sherry, dude. Trap. If you listen to Sherry for about 7 seconds, you'll be like, "Oh, okay," and then she'll just hit you with some
swerve on.
No,
and then our guy Trump, and then you hit you with
driving. It's
crazy.
These people, first off, to reference Jamaicans. I don't like that. I don't
keep your eye on those Jamaicans.
Driving.
That's just so white people, bro.
Just make a quick left. Right up the road.
Listen, if we talk about one person, there's tons of really dope Jamaican
for sure
hip hop artists that are from hip hop, and I just think Act is just not street. And I think this is Act's argument. He feels like he's reducing my conversation down into this one, like, oh, he thinks we're tethers. It's like, I don't believe in that word, bro. That ain't.
I hate that. What's that word? Tether. What the fuck? And I hate when they start doing that shit,
bro. I'm not going to turn into a white person.
See, that's the problem with Sherry. Sherry come in here and be like, I love black people. This shit be like, the Jamaicans coming for our jobs. Like, it'd be weird. You'd be like
they do be saying that they taking our jobs. The crazy part is when you see black people talking like white people, they be like, they're taking our jobs. I'm like, bruh, this cannot be happening. They got all the jobs. I'm like, America wasn't giving you the jobs before. Shout out to Scooby. Thank you for the $5. If Ack is a journalist, Cheyenne Bryan is a doctor. See how crazy that sounds? I'm saying
hey, she is a doctor, guys. She lost her paperwork. The school also
Diane
paperwork.
can be whatever she want to be. She can be whatever she want to be in my eyes. I don't care. She can be whatever she want to be.
Oh shit! Hey, we Trap, you trying to get a checkup?
Exactly.
Trying to get a physical.
Whatever you want to be, Cha-Cha. Whatever you want to be,
The
baby.
energy he got now, he sure didn't have it when Dave and impressed him. Akadora is soft-made ass ninja. Hey, lunch table family. What up to me? Oh man, she's impressed him.
Tamila, what up?
Shout out to Cash. Thank you for the jewels. Clutch. Unc, thank you for the $2. Welcome back, Coach. Laughing out loud. They knew you was on bullshit. Shout out to Shy Nose. Thank you for the $5. Academic is pushed heavily on social media via clipping and MAGA connected outlets. Drake, too. News articles written about the discourse manipulation. I saw that, too, but I've been saying that. I just don't really think it mattered. I think it mattered to a general audience, but I'm not trying to fight. Long as I keep us up to date, I'm good. If America want to think what they want, that's on them. Shout out to Higher Purpose. Thank you for the $5. G, please give yourself more credit. Your voice in this helps a lot. You are one of the only voices that are credible doing this. I think I give my voice a fair matter in this thing. I just also realized, like, you can't win all of these battles on the internet. And everybody ain't worth talking about. Certain people gonna go resort right back to the silliness that they've been doing. And I'm not. If that's your business, I'm not gonna get in the middle of your business. I'm gonna have my opinion on it. I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna let you do your business. Shout out to Scooby. Thank you for the $5. In the words of FD Signifier, if Ack is your favorite, I mean your favorite. Ugh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Black, what's the deal?
Man, what's up, man? I just called in and talk about you being a villain and Ack being a villain. Like I said, I mean, I know you don't fuck with the comic book shit like that, but Coach, don't he seem like he'll be a kingpin type of a Magneto type? G.
Wait, who?
G.
No, for sure. Like, no doubt about it.
But if an Ack a villain, Ack could probably be like Mysterio for Spider-Man.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying.
You know?
That would be more of a villain for, you're right. Like more Mysterio, or like I said, Electro off when
right.
Jamie Foxx played Electro.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Right. Yeah.
I know, huh?
I mean, but every villain have a story to why they became a villain. Like they just
I don't think he's a villain.
Who, Ack?
Yeah, but hey, Black, this is the problem with G. You remember, like in the beginning of Batman, the Riddler wasn't looked at as a bad villain at first. People who just kind of thought he was a jokester and all that kind of shit. And then a few years later, the Riddler damn near killing Robin and shit. And see,
it take a lot of something to be something.
You gonna let Ack
Ack is a guy online, that's it. To be a villain, you actually gotta go out and do something.
But like you said, he can put a battery in some of these niggas in it. You don't get King fucked up. Like King gonna be walking the street.
I walk all these streets.
Who's gonna run up?
I walk all these streets.
I'm gonna tell y'all why Ack could never be a villain.
And I'm gonna tell you. Tell me why he ain't. I'm gonna tell you why he is. Go ahead.
Tell me why he is.
First. You go first.
The one thing about every villain historically is they're not scared to go to jail. So they'll break the rules.
That's not true.
Why are you saying that ain't
true?
There's not a soul villain.
I don't know.
These niggas trying to get away from jail
No. There's not a soul villain.
They don't care about it.
They break the rules.
Yeah, they break the rules. They don't want to go to jail, though.
Ack is a choir boy.
No, G. Now let me tell you why Ack is a villain. Ack is a villain because you say he's not street urban culture, but he is listed as the number one media person in hip hop. He has a cult following that people go to.
He's not the number one personality in hip hop.
Well, I'm listen.
Like, why are y'all repeating stuff that Complex? How can Complex tell y'all about hip hop? Shout out to Complex. Because I'm not trying to shit on you. I'm just saying, when y'all go to the barbershop, y'all hear niggas talk about Complex.
Every time G said, I'm not about to shit on you.
I'm not shitting on you.
Some shit.
I'm just saying, when y'all go to the barbershop, niggas be like,
no disrespect.
I'm number two.
You never heard that. The number one person in hip hop, just listen. The number one person in hip hop is the person that everybody talking about in the barbershop. Y'all talking about mainstream people. One, Ack is not a villain. Ack is a part of mainstream. We are his villain.
But see, but Black,
no,
this is the problem.
Yes, Ack is here's the fucked up truth. Ack is the hero in the story.
No.
He is
No,
the person
G.
pushing
Oh,
back.
hell no. Stop.
Listen.
Oh,
What
G,
did
no way.
what did Act really do that's so villainous?
Listen.
Like what?
He the hero to you too?
Act
What
is
he
a
do?
mainstream
Not a
person
villain.
who's pushing back. Flacco is a hero in the story.
Oh,
What the
G.
hell happening right now?
Bro, they're mainstream guys who would not break a rule.
G, listen, bro.
We are the rule breakers. This I'm telling
No,
y'all, the fact that y'all ain't got this is crazy. They
No,
wouldn't
G,
do
listen,
nothing wrong.
Black.
Oh, my
They don't know
God.
what
G.
villain means.
But Black, this is
Name
the
a villain that don't commit crime.
Black. This is the problem.
Historically.
This is the problem we're talking to G. He talking about barbershop still.
Okay, I got
Right.
you. Let's go about the
He's
barbershop.
still talking about
Tell me a
barbershop.
villain historically that never committed a crime.
He think the barbershop still
Trump
run
is a villain. He
shit.
committed crimes. Tell me a villain that never committed a crime.
What you gonna say
Historically,
your
I don't,
villain
y'all fuck with. I can tell y'all fuck with the comics, superhero movie. Tell me a villain historically that never committed a crime.
They never committed a crime.
One villain that
mean-
never broke the rule.
I mean,
Come on, Black.
Look, I got a counter. I got a counter for that. I don't know, but I'm gonna say, you say he's not hip hop culture, he's not street over culture. He committing a crime against hip hop.
No, that's because
a
he's
villain.
persecuting
No, G.
the villains.
Oh, G, if he is not street over culture, then that's what he's.
No, he's persecuting
he's a
it. He's
villain.
broadcasting crimes. He is a hero in the story.
No,
Every villain is the hero in their own story, G.
He's not the villain in the story. Listen,
Every villain the hero in their own story.
Imagine
These
niggas
imagine
think they
said
the
Joker's
heroes.
perspective, Batman is the villain. We're talking about a real world story, a real world story. There's no villain in no story that don't break rules. And I'm the number one rule breaker.
Hey, the best villains, the best villains ever made,
trying to make
think they are the heroes in their own story. Thanos thought he was doing he was doing the right thing.
Got you. Got you. Tell me the rule he broke. Without perspective.
He destroyed all the world. What you mean? You can't do that.
He did what? I said, I'm telling you, no, not Thanos. Thanos killed everybody. I'm asking you, Coach. Tell me the rule that Act breaks. Penguin is a fucking villain. He breaks the rules. Bane breaks the rules. Joker breaks the rules. Every villain throughout history breaks the rule. Act is a mainstream white knight in a black story. We are the villains.
I think he. Hey, Black. I got you. I'm gonna tell you the rule that Act breaks. Identity fraud. He is an. He's identity.
How?
He is cosplaying like he is.
All mainstream people cosplay.
I'm just saying. He's
That's not breaking the rules. If you have your old lady dressed up like a little schoolgirl and you a teacher, you spanking her.
What is that?
That's not against the rules.
What just happened right now?
Hey, that's how good you were.
Come on,
What
G.
just happened right
That's
now?
not against the rules.
No, G, listen my philosophy. Now you say
That's like- that's
you
right
can't
up.
keep a street urban culture. Okay, cool. So if
Street urban culture, Black
What-
is the
hold on,
villain.
hold on. No, not
Yes.
in this case, because G, hip hop is not the villain.
Of course. Listen, Black. Hold on, Black. Let me take you. I got you. One is writing on walls illegally. It's defacing city and private property.
Okay.
It's b-boying on the streets where you're not supposed to gather. It's taking other people's music and making it yours. It's speaking broken English. Hip hop is the villain. Skateboarding is a part of hip hop. Street urban culture is breaking the rules.
I hear that. I get it. And I get that in a sense. But in this scenario, G, listen, G, in this scenario, you're complaining about people who are not hip hop.
I'm not complaining.
Wait, G, let me finish.
I got you.
Let me finish. So that would mean the Jack Harlows, the Drake, the Academics, the Floccos, those would be your villains. You would be the hero.
No. Batman is not the villain. Not even to Joker. Joker thinks Batman is a fraud. Because Batman is a fraud.
What?
Nigga, Act is
Batman is a vigilante.
He is doing identity fraud.
But
G, I
guess what?
already told you.
Wait,
that nigga put
guess
DJ in
what,
front of his
y'all?
name. That's already
Guess what,
theft.
D? Guess what, D? A vigilante
Theft.
is breaking the law.
Stealing.
He's not the white knight. A vigilante don't
He's
supposed
the
to do
white
that.
knight.
Hey,
He is the white knight. He wouldn't break a rule to save his life.
Emphasis on white.
Yeah.
Emphasis.
You got to
Drake
take
is another one.
accountability of being
White
a hero,
knight.
bro. Listen, you
Hip
got to
hop
take
is
accountability,
the
bro.
villain, Black.
No, D. No, D. Hip hop is not the villain. If
Of course,
you're the
Trap
hero
telling
in this
hip hop is the
story.
villain, Trap.
Trap,
Hip-hop's the villain.
no, he ain't the villain. No,
No,
Trap,
hip-hop's
don't
the
do
villain.
that.
Of course he's the villain.
Don't say that.
Hip hop was something that was done within breaking laws and stuff like that. We wasn't
And
supposed to
breaking rules.
Yeah, breaking rules.
Hip hop is the villain.
Yeah,
We celebrate.
He made a record play in the sun.
Represent us.
Hip hop is the anti-hero. We are hip hop is the best. We might have to break a couple rules to get the job done. Just like the anti-hero. We are Deadpool. We are Batman.
No.
We are Venom. We are
You're
Venom.
not the villain. You're not the villains, bro.
Hip hop
You're not the villains,
is
bro.
Joker from Dark Knight.
What the fuck? We don't just
No,
want to
bro.
cause chaos to see the world burn.
No, we want to show you that all you motherfuckers is just like us.
Yeah,
You motherfuckers think y'all better than us, and all you motherfuckers is just like us if you got put into the position. That's Joker's whole point to Batman. He said, listen, he said, I'm going to show you motherfuckers is just like me.
I mean, they kind of go hand in hand. They need each other, but that's a different story. I got you. But listen,
I don't even think I would, and that's my problem. Act is not worthy to be the hero in my story as a villain. He's not the right type of hero. Where is C. Dolores Tucker? Where is fucking the president? Where's the FBI? I'm not finna do this with academics. And that's who y'all keep trying to do it. Like, I hate that has become the white knight of the story, academic. He's not even white. I'm arguing with a Jamaican man that's having an identity crisis on his blackness. And that's supposed to matter to the mainstream world. It don't. This nigga is not like that. He's not worthy of this. It is not.
Hey,
where is the FBI? NWA pissed off the FBI, not academics.
Listen. Most heroes and anti-heroes don't want to accept the fact that they're heroes, bro. In this case, it's your responsibility. You chose this role. The people chose you, so you got to stand up and do it.
I am. I'm going to be the greatest villain. This motherfucking shit has seen in a while.
You gotta stop
you
saying
can start out as a villain, but
hey, Black.
typical
Typical anti-hero. Typical anti-hero.
Like, so if you the villain, how is Drake? Drake would be the hero then. He can't be the hero in your story.
Of course he's the hero. He's the white knight.
How is he the hero? How is he the hero when he's not CEO close to you? What do you mean?
Hey,
that
Black.
doesn't make sense.
Hey, Black. Hey,
Black.
This
he rides in. He's a white knight. He rides in on a horse. People feel like it's clean, wholesome entertainment.
Hey, Black. No. This might be the first time I ever agree with Nick, but
what Nick said.
Act might be Buddy Pine. He might be Syndrome off The Incredibles.
Syndrome.
Syndrome
was breaking
that
rules.
might be him.
He
might be Buddy
Pine.
He might be Buddy Pine. He might be Nick. Might be on the. I was gonna say that earlier, but everybody think I play too much, so I was like, I ain't gonna say that. But yeah, he might be Buddy Pine. He might be Syndrome.
Yeah, Drake can't be the hero in the story because
Drake is the hero in the mainstream story.
It don't. How does that work?
What you mean? How?
But he can't be the hero if you got a cult of people that don't like him because he would be the villain.
That's every white man in America.
Oh, well, you're making my point. There's a villain. What are you talking about?
Well, you're making my point.
He's the hero to the mainstream world.
My point.
Hip hop is
not,
niche.
bro.
Listen, Black. Hip hop is not. Listen, we're not speaking of perspective.
I'll try to.
We saying in mainstream existence. You talking to the number one rule breaker. You talking to the number one rule breaker and a nigga that wouldn't break one rule.
I hear you, man. I hear you. I'm pretty sure they broke some rules.
They ain't broke no fucking rules.
You talking
breaking the law.
Them niggas ain't breaking no rules, man.
Hey, listen, now don't make me go and check the calendar, B, because you can break some rules that ain't extremely with rules.
If I goddamn jaywalk, that's a rule I broke. Stop it, D.
You're not breaking no rules, Black.
There ain't no rules.
You ain't breaking no rules
in the inner
Black.
city. Jaywalk in the inner city ain't no rules.
Hey, real fast. I gotta say this real fast before I go pee. Hey, this come full circle back to what you said earlier. I just thought about it. Hip hop is Robin Hood. Now, would we consider Robin Hood a bad guy?
Robin Hood is the villain.
Robin Hood
oh my God,
is not the villain. If you look at Robin Hood as the villain,
He is a villain.
The villain is the king.
No, that's a perspective.
I was saying.
See,
That full circle for you. So you right, man. He is probably Robin Hood.
My God, dude.
Yeah,
my God.
Somebody said Drake is Homelander.
You want to be the villain so bad.
I am not trying to be. I am, and I accept it.
You are, bro. You can't. You're not the villain.
Look, you
bro.
could be somebody's hero, but that don't make you still the villain.
Yo, chill. That was fucked up, man.
Yeah,
like Martin Luther King is not a villain. He's an anti-hero. He's not breaking no rules to do it. A villain, if you break rules, you are a villain. Heroes don't break rules.
That's why you will be an anti-hero, G.
No.
What you mean?
Anti-heroes break rules.
I mean, somewhat. I don't know.
Anti-heroes have their own justice according to the way they feel.
And that's it, period. That's why he's not. That's why he's not a villain. That's G. He's an anti-hero.
No, I'm saying Act's not a villain at all. Yeah. Y'all giving it way too much credit. He's not quite the hero y'all want him to be neither.
Well, D, you gonna have to give him one or the other. He gonna have to be a villain.
No, he's not none of that. Yeah. He's just a guy in the story that gotta follow.
No, bro.
Either one.
Listen,
y'all making this shit big, and I'm like, bro, it's not like that, bro.
He's a character in the story.
DJ Black, Act, Drake, Flocko, all of them is villains in the hip hop story.
No. They report on heroes and villains.
No.
They report and interview heroes and villains.
Come on, Trap. Tell me you hear me out, Trap. Come on, man.
Nah, I don't look. Nah, because I don't look at them as being villains though. Like I don't look at them as being.
But they're not heroes.
I don't look at them as being part of the storyline, though. Know what I'm saying? I don't look at them as being part of the storyline.
They all through the story.
They reporting on the story.
Yes, you can. You can tell the story without any of them.
Yeah.
Like the story can't have a hero.
Listen. The last 10 years, a lot of the story you can't tell.
What you need specifically to talk about Act with?
No, well, certain like he said.
Like what specifically would you need to talk about? You can talk about 6ix9ine without Act. You can talk about Lil Baby without Act. You can talk about Meek Mill without Act. What do you need to tell about the reporter in the story?
Certain acts he did help bring one to the light. Like it.
That's not. You couldn't tell the story without. He's telling the story, but you don't need him to tell the story. He's not a part of the story.
Well, I'm saying within the story, even if he's within the story of those,
he's not in any of the stories.
How would he not be, G?
What part of the story would he be in? I saw it too.
He's saying that he was an introduction to. He was the person who introduced these people to people.
You act like X didn't go interview with anybody else.
I didn't say he didn't, but that early stream.
That's what he's saying, though. That's what he's saying.
You do not, like he said that, you do not need to tell the last 10 years of hip hop with academics.
Yeah, you don't need
he doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all gonna do the last 10 years of hip hop without Big Act?
What story is he a part of?
He's a part of all them stories.
Give me one part of the story he's a part of.
I just gave you Ed.
No, he heard about X and got him on the show.
He's not a part of X story. No. I wouldn't not knew I could tell X story without him.
He said he let all the colorhead niggas in the rap game.
I wouldn't give him that. Like which colorhead niggas we talk about? I can tell the story. I can tell the story of 6ix9ine without Act. I can talk about how the Bloods put him on. I couldn't tell the story of 6ix9ine without the Bloods, but I can tell the story of 6ix9ine without Act. But why was a reporter? He's not in the story.
Why would you be proud of that, though? Why would you be proud for putting 6ix9ine on?
I'm not proud. I'm just saying.
No, not you.
I'm saying what I'm saying is you could tell the story of hip hop without Act.
I'm saying you can, G, but just like how
he's not the source. You don't attach him to 5 mics. What's his 5 mics?
Hey, Act should be Lois Lane.
I'm not saying.
That's what actually be in this story, Lois Lane.
No, he can't be
not
Lois Lane.
saying-
Lois Lane come
No,
out the
he's
house and go get real stories.
No,
Act
he's
ain't come out the house. Lois Lane put herself in danger all the
And
time.
that's why she's a
He's
part of the
Peter
story.
Parker's
Yeah,
boss.
she
What's the
is
guy
in the
name?
Superman saved him.
What's the guy name that runs the newsroom? That's who Ack is. He's that
that
guy.
guy.
He's
The
guy
dude
who runs
with the hair. The same
hair that
Spider-Man newsroom
that runs
and
the
Superman
newsroom. Yeah.
This nigga calling him J. Jonas Jameson.
Yeah.
That's who Ack is. That's who Ack
Hey,
is.
that's crazy.
That's who
I
Ack
wouldn't even
is.
call Ack that, to be honest
Like I
with
said,
you.
hey, B, listen, like I said, I'm not saying you can't tell it, but you can't erase him from being in those parts of these
He's
last
not
10,
in the
15 years.
stories.
He is.
He's not
B,
in the
what you
battle.
mean? I didn't say he was in the battle. He is
I
in the
said,
battle.
for example, he's not in the battle.
What battle? You talking the battle with Drake and Kendrick?
Yes, even they said his name and he's not in the battle.
Yeah, I can see.
Like, what would you say about him in the battle? He did what? He was the first person you heard a song from? That's a lie.
I mean,
Hey.
you was in the battle with that, so you can't. You know a lot of inside stuff that outside people don't know. But before broadcasting and letting everybody know when the stuff is going, he was the focal point of that. He was spitting it out. The record came to him and he spit them out. He
None of the records came to him.
Hey, Black.
Okay, G.
Black.
All right, G.
Okay, who delivered the record to him first?
Hey, Black.
Drake did.
No, which record?
Black.
What's up, Cole?
Hey, man. Hey, I'm sorry.
Black answer that for a second.
Okay.
Which record did
Answer this,
which
Black,
record?
and then we got to keep it
All the
pushing
records went to
because
this
I'm
record.
fucking starving
He
and
didn't
Gio
break
talk about
none
this
of
shit for
the
the next 40 minutes. Go ahead, Black. Answer that real fast.
What the question is?
Go ahead. What's the question?
Which
G?
record did he break in the battle?
The push-up records he played first.
No, he didn't. The push-up records leaked first.
G, the mainstream person that played the push-up
See,
record.
you keep using the term mainstream, and he's using the term mainstream. So that's your problem one. This is hip hop. We don't give two fucks what you put white people on.
All right, Black. Hey, appreciate your call, brother.
Is white people telling the story of hip hop or us telling the story of hip hop, Black? I'm on you, my boy.
Thank you, Black. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
This is yeah, I like this topic. We're gonna talk about
this on Friday.
Hey, and I'm mad at Black, but hey, we the boys actually. And Drake Homelander.
That's what somebody said. Drake Homelander. Somebody said that Drake Homelander.
And see, because he's such a bad guy, he the leader of the boys. What's that nigga name?
Oh, I haven't watched that show.
Hey,
shout out that nigga
yeah.
Gaskin. Thank you for the $5. The detachability of blackness from black suffering, identity, and history remains exceedingly attractive and possible in mainstream. Exactly. Thank you, Latrice. That's all that's happening. I can't believe y'all saying this nigga's a villain. A villain? Man, that nigga is sweet as candy.
Butcher. That's who.
Butcher.
Yeah, G Butcher. Because G is Butcher's for sure a villain.
Shout out to Mika Red. Thank you for the $10. The way you know Ack is not a threat to hip hop is to go outside and ask anyone if they know who Ack is. If they aren't on Twitter or Spaces, then they will not know him. He is not a journalist.
Facts.
I just look. I don't want to take everything from him, but y'all just giving too goddamn much. Shout out to Scooby. Thank you for the $2. A handful of rump roast is crazy. He did have that handful
of it. Handful of
whole
it.
thing. Shout out to Scooby. Thank you for the $10. That's the same thing DJ Head been saying. He won't call himself a journalist because he respects the craft. He's a DJ that does content every now and then. Facts. Shout out to Fifth. Thank you for the Jews hiding. Thank you to KC. Thank you for the $5. Dot versus Drake is what would happen if Kobe played Bron in the finals, and Dot is Kobe. You goddamn Skippy. Shout out to Alex Davis. Thank you for the Jews gold coin. Shout out to Alex Davis. Thank you for the Jews MVP. Lamont Radigan, thank you for the $2. The internet gentrified the words hate and feminist. Shout out to Teresa Jiggins. Thank you for the $2. Act weakness is to be ignored. Don't feed the animals.
That's a fact.
I won't even call that nigga no animal.
Shout out to T.L. Ivity. Thank you for the $10. G, to your point, instead of spending time reacting to Act and getting into feelings, just redirect energy into direction that counters his entire existence and consistently build momentum. Simple. That's it.
Nice.
Shout out to Beloved Bone. Thank you for the Jewels loot box. Capricorn Baby, thank you for the Jewels, the Laughing Disco. We up in there. K-Way, thank you for the $5. Now, Coach, you know damn well High Five is one of the most underrated R&B groups of all time.
High Five is dope. High Five is dope.
Shout out to Skip Victor. Thank you for the $5. Yo, G, you got to say Big Act. Hold on. You got to say Big Act in the partner weight game 4,000 voice. Oh, that's funny. Cartman got the best Best cartoon character ever.
High Five just got to turn their name to Up Top now, though.
Shout out to Richard. Thank you for the jewels. High five. KC, thank you for the jewels. W, that's all we do here. Ms. Hummus, thank you for gifting the 5 memberships. Y'all better pick them up. Shout out to Lamont Ragland. Thank you for the $2. MJ is goated. What's y'all favorite song from 2001? Oh, 2001, MJ is goated. What's 2001? Which song? What project is it 2001?
It's history? I don't know.
He said 2001, MJ is goated. What's your favorite song from that?
Well, somebody at my door. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're talking about. I'm being honest.
Let's see. 2000.
Let's see what happened for Mike 2001.
I don't know what to talk about. Hold on, I got to figure out what you're talking about, Lamont. Shout out to Unc. Thank you for the $5. The South Central came out of Sherry. All the Compton came out. Shout out to Kalani Films. Thank you for the $5. Y'all have to let people not in the culture like Complex tell us or who's hot in hip hop. So, exactly.
He released his final studio album called Invincible. So Invincible.
Oh, Invincible. Okay. Invincible. Butterflies.
Oh, of course you picked that shit.
Yeah, Butterflies.
Worst song on the album.
Butterflies on that project.
Worst
Butterflies, hey, You Rock My World. I love the video.
You Rock My World is good, but Butterflies terrible.
Butterflies is great. Shout out to Rose. Thank you for that $2. Act, can I borrow Trap's G-Unit crop top? Oh, Act can borrow G-Unit. Crying. He can borrow Trap's G-Unit crop top. Them things was popping till people was wearing them. I never wore it. Shout out to Lisa. Thank you for the Jews gold coin. Lamont Ragland. Thank you for the $2. NWA pissed off the FBI and he said, let's double down. That's a motherfucking, that's how you do it as a villain. Shout out to Unc Ditto. Thank you for the $2. Coach, you need to do Marvel and DC movie reactions. Yes, he does.
That's not bad. That's actually.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. They turned Captain Planet into a villain on the show. The media turned against him and called him the Planteers eco-terrorists and said they stole jobs. I saw it. Shout out to Teresa Jenkins. Thank you for the Jews gold coin. Listen, this is No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Friday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. on the East Coast time. Hopefully, we got you through your lunch break as we fed your mind that good soul food for thought. Hit that like button on YouTube, Twitter, retweet this link, Facebook, share this post. No Ceilings Podcast, new one up now. Go check it out. You can listen to the No Ceilings Podcast on iHeart Podcast, Apple Podcast, or anywhere you get your podcast from. Get it. For real. No Ceilings Podcast, lunch hour, sponsored by mealsbymanny.com. This weekend, the Soul Bowls are back. Go get your Soul Bowls from the homie Manny. MANNIE.com. Meals by Manny. Much love. We will see y'all Friday. Let's get to it. Lamont Ragland, thank you for the $2. Heaven Can Wait and Butterflies is my favorite too, G. Heaven Can Wait is an underrated banger.
Butterflies my shit.
We'll see y'all Friday. Much love.
Butterfly trash.